across the world. Welcome to the 2021 Offies ceremony. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be here. We have got a tremendous show planned for you today. Get that damn horn out of my head. That is awful. That is a seasick-inducing experience. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. What a downer. What a downer it is to begin this year's Offies. A lot of great nominees out there. It's been a great year. I want to welcome DJ Doug Pound.
Thank you, Tim. Great to be here.
You up for anything this year, Doug? I didn't look at the nominees.
The pounding.
Yeah, I mean...
do you do your own The Poundings?
What's that?
Do you do your own The Poundings drops?
The pounding.
Yes, he does.
Dog. The pounding.
You know, it's a bummer that drop didn't get nominated, but, you know.
You are up
You know,
for...
I don't think I'm going to win a best drop today, Tim.
We'll see.
Because pretty much they're all Vicks.
They are. I noticed.
You've had a tremendous year, Vic. I want to welcome to the show Vic Berger here. Vic Berger dressed to the nines.
I went in the closet, got the nicest things I own.
You would not be out of place walking down Main Street in Disneyland, would you?
That's right. I'm ready to start singing.
Getting a lollipop. We have a tremendous show. Producer Matt, thank you for organizing this. You've done a tremendous job. People are starting to warm up to you.
Took some time, but we're getting there.
There's a new podcast you put together for the Patreon.
Yes, quite enjoyable.
Let me say, folks, we're going to do some offies today. We're going to have some fun. We're going to take your calls, relax. Sit back and relax and have your... Sit back and relax and pour yourself a cup of Three Stogies coffee, actually.
Sit back and relax. Enjoy yourselves a cup of Three Stooges coffee and enjoy the show.
Thank you for that, Vic. What did I want to say?
I want to take issue with
Easy
them
now.
saying that it's all. I'm looking at the nominees. Doug is well represented.
Okay.
I would consider.
I'm just in the drops
Let me
category.
tell
Drop
you.
zone. Yeah, I am kind of cleaning up
Tumbo
there.
yours.
But I have
Quiet,
something to say.
everybody,
Like
quiet.
I have something to say about
Everyone's
that. We'll
chiming
get to
in.
it.
I want to say, in all sincerity,
Dog.
I am very removed from the Offies process. This is a process that happens between between producer Matt and the patrons. So mostly, I think it's all patrons that are voting now at this point.
That is the Academy. Only
The
patrons.
Academy is the patrons. If you feel like something hasn't been represented, if something has been robbed, then you have the power of your vote, but you got to be a patron. Why?
Why?
Without further ado, let us begin the show. Let us begin the show with my co-host, ladies and gentlemen, directly from hell. Here's Johnny!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, directly from hell. It's me, Johnny Carson. Welcome to the Offies, the Office Hours Award Show. Wow. I haven't seen this many nerds in one place since the line for William Shatner's autograph at Piscataway Con. Piscataway Con. Thank you, Ed.
Wow.
You know, my previous award hosting duties were for the Oscars. That was always exciting. You know, every spring, LA gets hit with Oscar fever. Do you feel it? Oscar fever
Yes.
every spring, yeah. At the Offies, we have a slightly different effect on the town. It's not so much a fever as a post-nasal drip.
Whoa!
Leading our band tonight is Jerry Paper. Jerry Paper, filling in for Doc Severinsen. Jerry's gone solo. Yeah, they're no longer with Rock and Scissors. You know, those drops are annoying. But you know what's really annoying? I've been getting a lot of phone calls from scam artists. Have you had this experience, Ed?
Yes.
Scam artists trying to sell me really dumb ideas. And those are just the calls from Phil Braun.
Oh!
No, we love Uncle Phil. And of course, he's nominated today, of course. It's fitting his name is Phil because his head is filled with pudding.
Oh!
That joke was given to me by Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
And he was glad to get rid of it. President Biden is in the news. Yeah, apparently his approval rating is plummeting. It's really down there. Have you noticed this? Come on, man. Yeah, his numbers are almost as low as when Rene Fabrege appeared on this show. That's true. It's not funny, but it's true. No. You know,
Not funny. Not funny at all.
Not funny. Oh, come on. Offie nominee, well, this will make you feel better. Offie nominee Neil Hamburger is also in the news. Yeah, did you hear about this? Apparently he was performing at Cracker Barrel, and they asked him to put on a mask during his act. Guess they didn't like what was coming out of his mouth, or his face for that matter, but we're rooting for him. Neil is a nominee for Best Guest Host. And you know, Neil's been in the business a long time, and these days he's trying to appeal to younger audiences. He's actually changed his name to Neil Impossible Burger. Red meat is out. Red meat is out.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, we kid Neil Hamburger about his name, but he really is that rare performer whose work in the medium is really well done. That's very subtle humor. That's that anti-comedy that you've heard so much about. But, you know, as you know, when I host the Oscars, at the Oscars, the winners are tabulated by the accounting firm of Price Waterhouse. We do things a little differently here at Office Hours. We can't afford a big accounting firm. So the names of the nominees are put into Vic Berger's pants. DJ Doug Pound lays down some sick beats. And Vic twerks out the winners.
Johnny, start again.
Oh, you got a drop in the middle of my joke.
Come on, guys.
The nominees are put into Vic Berger's pants. No drops. DJ Doug Pound lays down some sick drops, and Vic twerks out the winners. Twerks out the winners. What else is in the news? You know, I've been loading up on ivermectin. Have you heard about this?
Ivermectin.
It's a horse deworming medicine that people who refuse to take the COVID vaccine are taking because they believe it prevents them from catching the virus. Personally, I'm vaccinated, so there's no worries there. But I am taking ivermectin because I'm up for the lead role in the reboot of Mr. Ed.
Oh!
Which is not a biopic about Ed McMahon, by the way.
Oh!
Hey, how about this Joe Rogan? Huh? We love Joe Rogan, don't we? Let's hear it for him. Yeah, he's been injecting ivermectin, as they say. He's also
Ivermectin.
You know what else he's into? He's into sensory deprivation tanks. You ever try one of those?
No, sir.
No. Well, it's interesting. Jerry told me that Joe Rogan is allegedly friends with a lot of sex pests. Is that really true, Jerry?
Of course.
How would you know that?
No comment.
No,
Maybe he saw something on the internet.
Well, maybe Spotify can help him buy a sense accumulation tank for him to sit and help him gain a little better sense while he's choosing his friends. That's a sincere thought. Again, it's not funny, but it's a thought.
Not funny at all.
Hey, tell me this, Doc. What does Joe Rogan do when it's his turn to pass out the cards at poker night?
What?
He'll Delia them in. Delia.
Chris D'Elia,
That's
friends
right.
with Joe Rogan.
You can
Joe
Google
Rogan
him.
supports the Chris D'Elia's and his sexual escapades.
That's what they say. That's what they say. You know, speaking of the Oscars, have you seen this? I don't know if you've seen this, Tim. There's a meme making the rounds of Oscar Isaac kissing Jessica Chastain's arm at the Venice Film Festival. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's the most controversial red carpet moment since the premiere of Tim and Eric's billion-dollar movie. When Robert Loggia licked Eric Wareheim's kneecaps. That's a true story. You can look that up on the YouTube. No, but Tim Heidegger's my co-host tonight. Tim's into that random humor where you just say crazy stuff like free real estate, for your health, go get the mints. Remember that one? Yeah. Can you bring my words back? Yeah, those are also the top 3 things that Ed McMahon says during sex.
Okay.
Ed's down in the... You know, it's actually very exciting. Randy Newman is a nominee for Best Phone Call. Randy Newman. Of course, he wrote the very controversial song Short People, which, this is interesting, was the subject of a defamation lawsuit led by Mickey Rooney, Tom Cruise, DJ Doug Pound, and the kid from Webster. Don't know what happened in that lawsuit. Have you heard about that? Now, this is a great setup you have here. This reminds me of my early days at KNXT in LA. But things are very different in broadcasting since I started out. Office Hours operates under a new paradigm. They don't have sponsors. They do crowdfunding. Have you heard of this? Crowdfunding. Yeah, it's the latest thing where you have a subscription service where the audience funds the show. It's wild. Yeah. Yeah. I've actually got my own.
Wild.
It's wild. I have my own subscription service. I've had it for years. In my case, I send money to the subscribers. Yeah, it's called alimony.
Oh!
Because I've had a lot of ex-wives. There's no more words on my screen, so I think we're going to move on to the next segment. Can you play us out,
Let's hear
Jerry?
it. Let's hear it for Johnny Carson, everybody.
Thank you. I'll be right here.
Yeah. Johnny, let me ask you. Thank you for doing this, by the way. Tremendous to see you. You're a legend. You've been in hell for how many years now?
I think it's been about 15 to 20.
How
The
do you
underworld.
fit-
We call it the underworld.
I see. Do you have a sense of time down there, or is it hard to track it?
It is a little hard to track. I wear a Rolex. And I do have a stage manager down there, like I did, a fellow named Jerry Epstein, who keeps me
Jerry Epstein?
keeps me in line. Yeah.
Okay.
No relation to any
Not
Jerry
Jeffrey.
Epstein.
Not Jeffrey Epstein.
No, far from it. No, second cousin twice removed.
I see. And is Ed down there with you?
Ed is down there as well. Now,
dear.
I've been with Ed since I started at KNXT,
Okay.
local station in LA, doing a show called Carson's Cellar, which was kind of like this, kind of a low-budget sketch
Sounds
show.
like you've been checking out your own Wikipedia.
It's a very interesting story.
Yes.
From Nebraska.
Well, listen, let's get it started. You're going to be reading the nominees, but I understand also
Yes.
you have you have your own Tonight Show down in hell that starts at 10:30 a.m.
Yeah,
Pacific?
11:30 a.m.
11:30
Pacific
a.m.,
time.
I'm
So
sorry.
I have a hard out. We have a very special show tonight. We're going to have, if anyone's in the underworld, it'll be Michael Landon, Loretta Swit, and the late Tommy Lasorda. Tommy's
All
also
in hell.
in the underworld.
Oh,
yes.
terrible
So,
news. We
be a
thought
lot
some
of
of them
fun.
might have gone up to heaven, but I guess not.
No, basically everybody in show business
Oh!
goes to the underworld.
Terrific, thank you. And so let's get it started with
Let's get it started.
with an offie. And you introduced Jerry Paper, correct?
I certainly
With a
did.
joke,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not a proper introduction. Jerry, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah.
How are you?
Much respect. I'm pretty good.
You're just going to be playing Spanish guitar. Would you call that a nylon guitar or a Spanish guitar? How would you classify that kind of guitar?
Nylon. Classical.
Classical. Are you
Yeah.
classically
Classical,
Are you classically
Absolutely
trained?
not. No way.
Okay. What's your favorite chord there on the guitar?
This was pretty good.
Well, let him play the chord.
Please. No respect.
Ta-da-da. All right. Terrific.
Lovely chord. Really lulls you. It has a
Yeah,
lulling
it's a
quality.
lulling
You could
chord.
use some of those
Yeah.
down in here.
But a bit of an eyebrow raise.
Let's begin with our first nominee. What do you have over there, Johnny?
I have Best Zoomer.
Best Zoomer. We have a lot of
Best
Zoomers
Zoomer.
here. Maybe
Very
we can
popular.
let's bring in a Zoomer real quick and say hello to them. Just to get a sense of the show so far, make sure everything's working. Anybody out there, Matt?
Well, I believe we have a nominee, actually. Phil Braun is here on the red carpet.
Oh, Phil Braun's on the red
Phil
carpet?
Braun. There he is.
Oh, hi, Phil. Are you a nominee?
Of course, I'm a nominee.
Well, this is a little controversial to have you on as a guest here, but the votes are in, so there's no way for you to push it one way or the other. How are you doing otherwise?
I'm feeling great. I was feeling great, but I mean, what the fuck, Johnny?
What?
Well, we don't
With the
swear
joke?
on this show now
Huh?
that I'm co-hosting.
He telling bad jokes about me, putting
Phil,
heads.
hey, man,
Is
come
this a
on.
way to treat a nominee? This is supposed to be a special day for me.
I think
This is a big
we're all
day for me.
we're all taking pot shots from Johnny. I
Phil,
wouldn't take
this is called poking gentle fun.
Yeah. I'd chill out.
I didn't
man.
like it.
Oh,
I didn't like
okay.
it one bit.
Well, that's a very realistic background you have on your screen there.
Yeah.
Are you going to commit suicide by hurricane?
No, look.
What's
the
the deal?
weather here is not going to dampen my day. Johnny's not going to dampen my day. This is a big day. I'm expecting big things here today. So I'm out on the beach. I'm having a great time
Now,
celebrating the offies. I'm excited for
why don't
the
you
show and
stand by and we'll read the nominees and see if you won. It'll be fun to see if you see your reaction one way or the other, I suppose. Shall we kick
Phil
it
is the
Let's
best
do
Zoomer.
it. Now,
is not
Phil
a best
is,
Zoomer.
Phil is not
Phil's
a
later.
nominee
Oh, you're
for
not a
Best
nominee.
Zoomer,
Copy that.
but
Okay.
it may come up later.
Phil has a big category. He's
What
up for
is
best
he?
guess.
He is a Zoomer, though. What does that mean? He's not a he is a Zoomer.
He's been upgraded to guess.
Well, you know,
hey, look
he's
at
so
this.
much a part of the family.
What are you looking
that
at,
members
Phil?
of the family usually not allowed to be in competitions. That's
All
kind
right.
of a general
Okay.
rule.
Well, you seem to have a lot of
Wow.
opinions on that, John.
Phil, what
I
are you
don't know
doing
why.
now?
Well, I've been in broadcasting since I started at KNXT in Los Angeles.
Tim, check this out. Look what he's
Phil?
doing.
Phil, what are you
finding-
doing
What you
down
got
there?
going on there?
He's finding some treasures.
What do you got,
Yeah.
Phil?
Well, I've been down the beach here today, and one of the cool things about the beach is you can find these eggs everywhere.
Oh no.
This is,
Wait,
you know,
wait,
in
whoa,
my
whoa,
old
Phil,
Oh, you
Phil,
should be
don't
digging
mess-
those up.
Yeah, man,
Phil.
don't mess with that, buddy.
No,
Tho-
break
that's-
one of those. We used to do animal segments on the
I
Tonight
know,
Show.
but that's not the vibe we're going for here. Phil, those look like turtle eggs.
This is, yeah, that's what, yeah.
Well, then don't
Phil,
touch them.
leave
Those
those
are
in the
highly
sand.
protected.
What are you doing?
Those just
This is breakfast.
no. You don't want to eat turtle
I've
eggs.
eaten the last. I've eaten the last 3 nests,
My God.
and here's another one.
Jeez.
This looks like the inciting incident of a found footage horror movie.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm actually on a new diet now where I am eating nothing but turtle eggs and losing weight. And this is the 3rd one I found today.
Well, I
So,
think you should
yeah, you
stop.
just-
I
you
think
just
we should
start
report
walking
him to
the
the
beach.
Yeah,
wildlife, the
that's-
beach patrol or
You
whatever.
should be jailed for this.
Those are endangered. You gotta let them hatch and then go to the ocean, idiot.
They're God's creatures. They made these eggs for us in our nourishment to eat.
All right. Well, I strongly disagree. Cover them up with
taking
sand and
these.
step away. Go to the fucking Denny's and get some real eggs.
No, I'm eating these.
So you are.
you
All
do-
right.
All right,
Let's
well-
read the nominees for
Without
Best
further
Zoomer.
ado,
Yeah.
the nominees for Best Zoomer are Bagel Snail,
Bagel Snail. Okay.
Joe Kart, Sari, Natalie, and Chase.
What was Natalie's deal, man?
And
Natalie
the-
was the Thanksgiving episode. Said something about getting sick from food or something.
I don't remember.
Now
I don't
that-
remember anything that happens on
Turtle
this damn
eggs, I
show.
believe.
So, could we clarify who voted for these? Just
So the nominations were open to everyone on
Everyone in
social
the world.
media and Patreon, and then the final voting was Patreon. So we
Patreon.
tabulated who got the most nominations, picked the top 5.
so Phil could have paid off some of those patrons. Like,
quite possible.
Anything could be happening.
Yeah,
Randy
I
Newman could be
suspect
doing
foul
it.
play with Natalie. 'cause
Hey,
that
although it was a big
random.
problem in the 50s during when I
disrespect.
started out in broadcasting.
Where was that?
KNXT in Hollywood.
All right, here we go.
Oh, and the off he goes to Joe Kart.
Whoa, Joe Kart!
Joe Kart.
Joe Kart is here with us, ladies and gentlemen, to accept his award. Joe Kart, congratulations. Now, Johnny, you might not have seen this, or Jerry, you might not have seen
He's
this.
gone.
There he goes!
Not injure yourself.
There you go.
Go!
Whoa.
He's too excited.
Okay.
Chill out.
Wow.
I just want to thank Art Ingalls for inventing the go-kart.
Who?
Who?
And
It's amazing.
The Eagles?
Art Ingalls.
Oh.
The Eagles invented the go-kart.
Art
I'm really
Ingalls
dizzy now.
invented the
Oh,
go-kart.
The football
Holy
team or
crap.
the rock and roll group?
Yeah.
All right.
This is
Okay.
this is like if Mario Andretti and Eddie Deason had a baby.
Okay. We'll get a name check on Eddie Deason.
And Google him.
Congratulations. Oh, it's a he. Okay.
Oh yes.
Congratulations
Thank you so
to
much.
you, Joe Kart. I want to say, I know this is your opportunity to give a speech. I'd like to say you have contributed so much to the show this year, and I'm proud of you. There is no award, really. We're not giving any trophies or anything, are we? But we'll get you something, okay?
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Go Kart away, would you?
Bye-bye.
Cart away.
All right, let's keep the show moving. We'll do another nominee, and then we'll get to City of the Day. 'Cause we do not want to.
Let's hold off on that. We're not quite ready for the next one.
Shall I do the City of the Day?
Yeah,
then,
let's
Matt?
do City of the Day first.
City of the Day, ladies and gentlemen.
The city of the day.
Now,
City of the day. Ain't much more to say. Let's celebrate. City of the day.
the City of the Day is brought to you by. The City of the Day is brought to you by the Iglesias Octavator. Do you have a high voice that makes you sound like a wimp? Not a problem with the Iglesias Octavator, designed by acclaimed journalist Matt Iglesias. The Octavator is a headset mic with a speaker mounted on your forehead that will bring any high pitch down to a powerful level. You can go from sounding like this
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
to this,
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
or even this,
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for that.
or this.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for that.
The Octavator even makes Muppet-voiced Ben Shapiro sound more manly.
I suppose that's true.
I suppose that's true.
So pull your voice down by your throat straps with the Iglesias Octavator, available at Walmart and Sam Ash.
I'm popular and no one has ever heard of me.
Popular and no one has ever heard of
Spit
me.
in my mouth.
Spit in my mouth. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a word that I use. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a word that I use.
Okay,
Wow,
there's a.
that's helpful.
Wonder if that one will be nominated next year. I don't know.
Probably not.
Does Nate Silver have one of those?
Nate Silver in the news. Why should we not like? I got to get a list on why I shouldn't like Nate Silver now, Vic. Give it to us.
I don't know anything about Nate Silver.
Oh, well, you've been tweeting about him.
When? I've never tweeted about
You
him.
did.
He's out.
I don't know.
Nate Silver is out.
He's
I
out.
don't know.
Long John
I'm
Silver
finding
is
Vic's
in.
Twitter and
All right,
proving
find
you
it.
wrong.
I don't think I know anything.
Is it
about
Long John's brother?
He is Long John's
Okay.
second cousin, twice removed.
I know you.
No, I'm always about the Greenwald guy.
Glenn Greenwald.
That's my hang
He's
up.
a little off, isn't
Yeah, something's going on there.
he?
No, I don't know much about Nate Silver. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe it
Glenn
was
Green, he's that kid who blogs about Bush on Blogspot.
Right. That's
blogs
right.
about Bush.
Johnny remembers.
What's your Nate Silver take, Johnny?
I vote yes.
Okay.
I vote yes on Nate.
Yeah.
Yes. The returns are in and they're good. I say he's going to be popular again within 6 months. You know, these things go up and down. I certainly know what that's like.
Sure. He's one day he's out, next day he's in. Now, Matt, are we ready to go to the next category?
Yeah, you want to do? We could do either best dad or best guest host. We're ready for either. Of
Well,
those.
I am holding the best guest host nominees.
Then we
in
defer to
my
you, sir. We defer
little
to you.
hands.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I turn it to Johnny for the next category here.
The next category is best guest host, and the nominees are, drum roll please, Neil Hamburger, and that's it. There's
Oh.
only one nominee.
Well, this is a little bit anticlimactic, I'd say.
But you remember, you never know what's going to happen. There might be a fuck up like we did that time with Warren Beatty
Yep.
and
Well,
Faye
Moonlight.
Dunaway. It might say something completely different. But in fact, it's Neil Hamburger.
Oh, well, he's
the great Neil Hamburger.
very little competition there. I mean, no competition.
Doing that, dog.
A monopoly. A hamburger monopoly.
I believe we have
Hello.
Mr. Hamburger on the line. Is that
no
correct?
more samples, guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm here.
Mr.
I'm here.
Hamburger.
This is this is a real waste of time if you don't have any other nominees.
That's what I said.
I mean, I appreciate any sort of award, but when there's no other nominees, and I don't even think it's because other people couldn't do this job. I think it's because nobody else wants to do this job. Because no professional guest host would put up with the group that you have.
The what?
On set there.
Was that
the group of people?
Oh,
Doug,
I thought you said something else.
Doug and Vic. Doug and Vic.
Not a fan.
These guys, I know these guys well, and they're great guys. They're nice people when they're not in front of the computer. But you put them in front of the computer, and you're trying to do your job, and you got Good Golly Miss Molly and Tutti Frutti and all these songs just coming a mile a minute, and that really undercuts what a guest host is hired to do, and that's why you'll never have any guest hosts.
So you regret guest hosting?
Well, it was a little degrading, because these guys with their funny announcements, whatever it's Splish Splash, I'm taking a bath, all these songs that they play.
You're getting played out by the drops. I think that's disrespectful, guys. Let him say his piece.
Okay.
I think
these guys, this is why you'll never get good guests on your show, because they don't want Dizzy Miss Lizzy and all these stupid songs. It's always a stupid song with these guys.
I know.
Always
let's try to. All right, let's try to stay positive though. Are you a Johnny Carson fan? It's kind of cool to have him back here from hell, or is he the underworld? must have.
Well, yes, of course. And Johnny Carson would take a baseball bat from behind his desk because I have a good authority that he kept a baseball bat there in case there were intruders during the Tonight Show, because they did have a break-in. Burbank at that time was a very dangerous city. Johnny would take a baseball bat out and just bash the heads in of these guys. I'm sorry, Doug.
Neil, I think
like
you're
you in a social
misremembering.
setting.
I don't know.
Wait, sorry. What about me?
He's upset with
Well,
you. Aren't
in
you
a
paying
social
attention?
setting, Doug is the nicest guy you'll ever meet. But you put him in front of his computer, and he just turns into an asshole playing, whole lot of shaking going on, all these songs that everybody hates, and it's just going in your ears.
All right. Well,
exactly. This is a dizzy miss. Shaboom, shaboom. I don't want to hear any of these songs.
Matt,
Cut their
was there
power
any
cable
competition
and
out there? We never had another guest host.
Not really.
Well, you
Okay.
never will get one. You think Barbara Streisand is going to come on the show with this shit going on?
I know
Barbara
that
Streisand
David
wouldn't put up with
Steinberg
that
is
for one
looking for one.
second.
Yeah, we'd love to have Johnny come and guest host. You wouldn't mind with the drops going on, would you?
If I may play devil's advocate, Neil, and by the way, Neil, I saw you perform the day after the Kennedy assassination at the Blue Angel in Greenwich Village in 1963,
Wow,
and you
terrific.
killed.
Yeah.
You killed, and I've been a big fan
Well,
ever
thank
since.
you, Johnny.
I'm sorry we never had you on the show. My booker didn't know who you were.
But you
Well,
would.
that is the ultimate compliment. Thank
Well,
you,
I gotta
Johnny, and I
say-
will write that one
Would you have brought Neil Hamburger over to the couch if he was?
I
doing-
would have given Neil the wave. I would have given him 2 waves.
Wow. How does that feel, Neil?
Well, that's great. Now that's the award. That's the award. This other award is real garbage, honestly. But hearing these words from a legend, even if he's in hell, a legend like
The
Johnny
underworld. We
Carson.
call it the underworld.
Okay.
Well, Neil, I got to say, your point is well taken, but you have to adapt to the times. I'm in my 90s now, in Earth years, and these drops we had drops on the Tonight Show. They went, hi-oh!
There you go.
They weren't digitized. They were live back
Yeah.
then, but you got to keep up with the times.
But you
That's
didn't
right.
have
There's a drop.
Doc Severinsen.
Ed invented the drop.
Doc
Is what I'm
Severinsen
saying.
is not going to launch into Tutti Frutti while you're interviewing, as an important guest.
No, but he
Like
might start playing Tea for Two if I'm drinking my coffee.
That's true. I'm sorry, Neil, you're not happy with the show, but it was a real blast on our part to have you come and guest host. So do with that.
Oh, I
with
love the show. Let's just cut the power cables to these guys you have.
Listen, between you and me, I'm on your side on this one. I've been struggling with this for years now, and I
bet you've got a migraine headache every day of the week having to deal with this.
I certainly it's certainly not been great. So, thank you, Neil. Congratulations.
Thanks for
to
the
you.
award.
There you
Thanks,
go.
guys. Thanks, Johnny. Bye-bye.
All right, the great Neil Hamburger back on the live stage. I wasn't going to plug this, but he's back at Zebulon here in Los Angeles starting later in the month. Look on the Neil Hamburger social
Very funny
media.
man.
Very
Funny man.
Very funny guy. Very funny guy. I'm getting a message from my producer here.
A DM?
We got just straight in the dock here. We got best ad coming up now. Can you get us a best ad? Best commercial.
Let's find best ad. I've got my, here we are, slightly out of order, but I've got it. Best ad. By the way, advertisers are very important. I know you're crowdfunded.
Yes.
But the best ad nominees, are we ready for this? Best ad. Fart Garfunkel's Gas Sweet Elite. And Kip Winger's Chip Fingers. Lou Dobbs, Lewd Dogs.
That's...
Stan Seder's Cedars. It's a tongue twister there.
Yeah.
And Hagar's Haygars.
There you go. So listen, I want to say these are all terrific. And I don't know, Matt, do we remember which one's which? Who came up with what? I don't know how to know.
I know.
Okay.
And
I know.
The offie goes to
Many of them are collaborations.
Lou Dobbs. I was hoping he'd win.
Oh, Lewd Dogs. I feel like I need to share that one with you.
We can share that one for sure.
Finally, I get it.
And Chris Robinson. Yeah. Made the video.
I'm surprised. I mean, I think the video is what won it. It's not the best ad.
It's a great ad.
Not the
You have
best.
to remember, this is at a time when Lou Dobbs was in the news, acting like a lunatic. He had gotten fired for saying all sorts of insane things. I think they're all great. Fart Garfunkel's Gas,
The Gas Sweet Elite. I mean, the laughs. Tim, you were losing your mind during that.
I love them all. So congratulations to us. Let's talk to a Zoomer, Matt.
Well, let's talk to the winner. You're sharing it with Chris Robinson.
Fart to burp. Remember Fart to burp?
What's he gonna have?
That's part
to
of the
say?
Gas Sweet Elite.
Oh, we can give
Chris?
him. And let's shout
Where's
out
Chris
Hannah Pugh, who does all the ads for us. The
Yes,
images.
Hannah does all the
Beautiful
beautiful
work.
art that you see whenever the ads are discussed on the show.
Sometimes Dan Mulcahy fills in.
Dan Mulcahy, who made our
Did
opening
the
today.
intro.
He did Haygars. Chris, are you there?
Yeah, thank you guys. This is an honor and a privilege.
Thank you for dressing up.
Yeah, I had to dress up. I went to the closet, pulled this out. Thank you so much. This is thank you to Matt for taking a chance on me. You know, this is really, really important to me.
There you go. That's a nice.
You want to watch the ad?
Let's take a look at the ad from earlier this year, or was it last year?
Probably
Who knows?
last year.
Probably last year.
All right, here we go.
Warning, this product contains adult content not suitable for children.
Now on DVD and Brown Ray, it's Lewd Dobbs, Lewd Dogs.
What is going on?
There's over 2 hours of raw dog, nasty, poorly trained, and badly behaved canines from all over the world.
It boggles the mind.
Lou handpicked these bad boys, and you won't believe how lewd loose dogs can get.
Oh my God.
Lewd Dobbs is unchained and on the loose from his Fox News contract. And he's putting all his time and energy into finding the nastiest, filthiest, craziest dog videos that will never be seen on TV.
Pathetic.
These clips are sick.
This is just pure nonsense.
Order Lewd Dobbs, Lewd Dogs Volume 1 now.
Oh my God.
That's an excellent ad.
Yeah, that's terrific.
Really makes you want to buy the product, which is what an ad should do.
Yeah, that deserves the win.
You don't see that kind of humor on the James Corden show, ladies and gentlemen. Would that get through your filters, Johnny, and your writers? Would they?
That would have to, it would depend on what my
racist.
producer Fred DeCorvita is a big dog fan, and I don't know that he'd like
But the
explicit
sexual
content.
the bestiality nature of the ad. And actually, there wasn't really any bestiality. You do love your but there was this concept
There's an
of being-
implication that Lou perhaps enjoys these videos a little too much.
Right.
Wait, is it bestiality if an animal has sex with an animal?
Well, but to be turned on by animals having.
No, if an animal simply is having sex with a
But if a
different animal.
dog and a cat
Dog and a
are
cat,
doing it,
is that bestiality?
That's, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this.
Maybe.
Let
Something
me
else.
ask you
I would say
this: Is that another? Is there another name for someone that's just sexually attracted to watching animals have sex?
My producer Fred DeCorvita.
I mean, you can say, I don't know. Let's watch Ed do it and find out.
I don't know. Let's writing that one down for later.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to take some zoomers?
Yes, I just want to loosen things up.
let's loosen up a
as
little
if things aren't loose enough already.
Vic.
We had shot our load.
Yes. This is confusing. There's a zoomer named Vic. Oh, Vic the Zoomer. You're on.
How does this Vic spell it?
Too many Vics.
Same way, VIC.
A lot of people think I spell it with a K on the end.
Hey, by the way,
Makes no
I
sense.
always wanted to ask you this: how's that vapor rub business going?
You know what? You
Like you've been
recycled
getting
that
this
joke.
your-
When I saw you 7 years ago, you did the same joke.
What are you talking about?
You said, "Anybody? What? Give me your name." And I said, "Vic," and you said, "Vic's rape paper."
What do you mean, give me your name? When
You
do I
said,
go
"Give me
up-
a name." I don't know, some live show before you knew me.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
you were in the audience
in Philly, yeah,
in Philly for a stand-up show I
with
was
you
doing.
and Neil, and I was there, and you're like, "What's your name?" And I go, "Vic," and you go, "Oh, Vic's Vapor Rub." That's a yeah.
This
You had a
is
joke
one of
about it.
those
Isn't that
backstory
amazing?
scenes you get
Yeah.
in shows where you can
There you
see
go.
how the people met. They looked younger, hairstyles are a little different.
Flashback.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I did not know.
I didn't know.
You did not know that.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Well, the other Vic.
I tried to sue them over that, by the way. Jack
The
Nicholson.
movie.
Yeah, didn't like that. I did not like that.
Is that true?
No.
Messed with your
I was like, are
image,
you
yeah.
dipping back into that Wikipedia?
No,
he must have
I,
loved it. I was watching your show the other night. I don't know if I shared this on the show.
Yes, The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
I was watching The Tonight Show, and it was 1980. And
Oh, that was a tough year.
Angie Dickinson was on. Remember
Angie? Yes.
And she was just, you guys were just small talking, and she said, "I saw the greatest movie last night. I saw 9 to 5, and it was wonderful." It's so funny, and everybody's great in it. And Johnny says,
Me.
He goes, you said, you'll remember this.
Yes.
John, you said, oh, you know what I saw last night? I saw, do you remember?
Ordinary People.
No, close. Not really close. Raging Bull.
Yes. Raging Bull.
And you were like, great movie. A little violent, but Bob De Niro does a tremendous job. And it was kind of neat that you're like watching this time capsule of somebody first seeing Raging Bull. Yeah.
I'm a big Scorsese fan.
Yeah. In general. All right.
The other
Matt,
Vic
Vic disappeared
on us.
after all that?
After that.
How about disgraced rapper Chris Brown? Are you available? Chris Brown. Or are you doing work right now? All right. Suika27. Suika27.
Suika.
Are you there?
Hey, how's it going, people?
What? Where are you calling from? Australia?
Okay.
Turn your radio
England.
England.
The UK. Shit, am I
Nice.
shouting at you?
No,
Sorry.
you're doing good. You're a little dark. You're a little backlit. What is that, a Jeff
yeah.
Lynne hat?
The music of
Don
England.
This is I got
An English
from
garden.
Boomtown 20. Have you heard of Boomtown? It's a great festival in the UK.
Of course I have.
recommend it.
Like the Rats.
The Boomtown Rats.
Hey, what do you got for me?
Maybe, I don't know the rest. What have I got for you?
Oh my god.
I can sing you a song, maybe.
It's kind of a Trump mask replica
Shit,
situation.
I meant to do this.
You know what I mean, Tim?
What are you, smoking
You
joints?
caught me off guard. Get me next time.
All right, drop
No,
him.
just
Drop
cigarettes.
this guy. Drop him. Ban him from the show. Ban him from the show.
You get one
Matt,
shot.
did he have his
All right.
hand up?
No, but nobody does.
Wow, Cat Stevens just keeps changing his name.
Every
That's
day
crazy.
it's just Chase harassing me in the chat. He's the only one. So Chase, you're on. Let's mourn your loss.
I'm upset. I can't believe I lost.
What were you even nominated for? Best Zoomer?
Best Zoomer.
Why? Because
I
you're a
had
nice
it in the
guy?
bag. I had it.
You didn't have a go-kart.
I think it was a pity vote.
No
to be
go-kart.
honest.
No. I had it. I'm the Zoomer of the people.
I
Yeah,
hate
but-
to break it to you, Chase. You were actually in last place.
Oh,
No.
no one needs to know that.
He didn't need to know that, man.
It's
No
all
one needs
politics.
to Matt.
It's all politics.
How are you going to
God.
beat a guy in a fucking go-kart? Come on, man.
And Shari was a close second.
Shari
So
killed
now
it.
I gotta change my name so I can come back next year.
Yeah, just raise your game.
Okay.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna do it.
All right. Thank you very much.
I'll be back next year.
Come on.
Yeah, but next year, do something like juggle on a conveyor belt. You need a gimmick in this business.
I'm gonna write that down. I'll write
Chase,
it down.
Chase, why don't you
I think
start
you can
chasing
introduce a little
stuff?
collar adjust to your act, maybe, Johnny. Or bring that back.
I try. Rodney Dangerfield has a corner
That's
on that.
true.
But, in moderation.
Come on, do it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Chase. Good luck next year.
All right, back to you, Chris
So
Brown.
look, you won in our hearts, Chase. You won in our hearts.
Disgraced rapper
Okay.
Chris Brown, you're on.
How's it going?
Good. What's going on, dude?
Not much.
Can you get a bigger
I feel
clock
like
in your house?
And some more
it's not a big enough
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah, it's
haven't.
like that movie with Will Smith where the world end, where the pandemic. What's that movie called? I Am Legend. Everything's gone to seed where you live. It's- I don't know.
I feel like there's
Trees
not enough
are growing.
Garth Brooks talk recently.
Say again.
Not enough Garth Brooks talk recently.
You're giving me notes on the show?
No. Not any notes on the show. No, that's not what I'm here for.
You'd prefer
I
us
guess,
talk about Garth Brooks more.
Yes.
Well, can I get
guess
you a
that's my lead
refund?
into. I'm sorry?
Can I get you a refund?
Yeah. You need a refund on the $5 a month.
That
Get
would
all
be
that back.
that would be pretty sick of you to want that because we're not doing the show you need so badly, just the way you like it, like Goldilocks.
That being said, this is great. Love Vic, love your work. Doug, love your work. Gonna give those compliments all around. Anyway, that's out of the way.
What about chopped
yeah,
liver?
I had a good Garth Brooks story. Don't have to get into that.
How do you
if
like
don't want
Johnny
to.
Carson though, huh? It's pretty exciting.
I don't know Johnny Carson. You're new to me. You're doing well today.
Listen, good, thank you for introducing me. I take it you're a millennial, perhaps
Yeah,
a millennial,
yes.
early 30s. Yeah, so it's fun to be introduced to a new generation. That's one of my drops. That's a drop, we
Yeah.
call that.
What are you, Pete Townsend over there with the My Generation? Anyways, Yeah, but you're not familiar with who Johnny Carson is?
I know who Johnny Carson is, but this is not the Johnny Carson that I guess I know.
Ooh.
Well, we all change. Every man's life is a series of chapters, and this is the current chapter.
Hopefully the final chapter.
You're looking good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is there a lower
well
place than
rested.
hell that you could ever end up? Are you at the bottom?
There is another one for the truly bad people.
Okay.
And the
child
truly,
molesters.
yes, Adolf Hitler.
Hitler's,
I'm in Hollywood hell. It's actually not that bad. It's kind of like the prison in Goodfellas.
Cotty. You're cutting garlic with a razor
a lot
blade.
of cutting garlic with razors and then getting wine from the guards.
Jerry, you okay over there? You need something? You're quiet, but that's fine.
yeah,
You
that's
happy?
all right, yeah.
I don't want to hear complaints that I was ignoring you.
Yeah, what the fuck? I just don't know what to do.
Neither do I.
Just play and we'll back off. Go ahead. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
No.
Jerry's not the most exciting figure on the show.
Yeah, forgive me.
He's a little dull.
I just got off a plane.
Yeah. He makes Joe Biden look like Johnny Knoxville on nitrates.
Yes.
These are
thank
the
you.
facts. I'm not.
Of course. I feel
Now I
very
was on I was traveling. I was on just like you. I was traveling. I was in a car. There was a car service guy who's doesn't. It was a 6 a.m. pickup. The guy did not pick up on the vibe that I wasn't chatty at that hour.
Yes.
But he continued. He was a guy named Big John. Goes by Big John down there in Florida. Picks us up at the hotel. And I happen to be wearing my LA Dodgers hat. Just happens to be the hat I wear.
Drivers love talking sports, in my
They
experience.
love it, and they know quite a bit about it.
That's right.
Now, this is the mistake. I should never leave this. I should never leave the area with a region-specific hat on, because all it does is open the door for somebody to chat. It's the reason I wear a Dodgers hat in LA. It's because no one's going to bring it up to me in LA, because it's just, you know what I mean? It doesn't draw attention. You go to Florida, suddenly, hey, I know somebody that was on the Dodgers once. Anyways.
Baltimore, how about those birds?
Yeah.
They'll say.
So, exactly. But this gentleman did drop a very interesting piece of trivia that I think my audience would like. I'll put it out there as a question. If you Google this, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You belong down there with Johnny.
It's not so bad.
There are only two people in the Baseball Hall of Fame that are not players, managers, owners, and not broadcasters, because they have their own category there. So there's two people that are officially in the Baseball Hall of Fame that you could not classify as a player, an owner, or a manager. That's the trivia question of the day, a new segment that we'll do every week.
I would guess Ed Kranepool's masseuse and Tommy Lasorda's mistress.
Oh! No, that's not correct. Johnny, you're welcome to guess throughout.
No, if that was a drop or my ex-wife Joanne.
Okay.
Tim,
now you're warming up.
It took 90 minutes for me to figure out this character.
Matt, who do we have next?
Let's get to best guess. This is a pretty big
This
category.
is huge.
This is a big one.
This is what we all show up for.
Thank you for the fanfare.
Yes.
Jerry Paper.
There
I
we
take
go,
it all
there we
back.
go. See that?
You're a
Yeah.
very exciting, dynamic performer.
Please.
Best guess. The nominees are Phil Braun, Uncle Phil Braun, Bill Braun, related to Phil Braun, Rene Fabrege, Fred Armisen, and Tom Scharpling. And the off he goes to. Uncle Phil Braun.
Oh my goodness.
Very exciting.
Wow, what tough competition he had. I mean, Fred's return was remarkable. And how do you beat Tom Scharpling in this cat? How'd that happen?
Yeah.
Wait, he's beating those guys, and he's out there doing turtle
I
legs.
thought Tom was terrific. That's some of the hardest I've ever laughed. Tom sat here, but listen, like I said, this is not this is out beyond my control. If I didn't even vote. I don't think I'm eligible to vote. I'm not a patron. All right, do we have Phil?
Phil Turtle Eggs Braun.
Yeah.
Phil, are you there?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Wake up. Are you all right?
Do we have full frame on this, guys? I want to make sure, because it's quite... Are we okay on this? seems to be an issue with Phil.
This is called Cinema Ground Zero.
Yeah.
He's not responsive to
Phil!
anything.
Maybe there was a poaching vigilante that knocked him on the head or
Well,
something.
it looks like a broken egg there.
A lot of ants around on the
Yeah.
beach. I didn't know there was a thing.
Let's see how long we can hold this shot. See how long Phil can hold his breath.
I got to say, there's a lot of clues.
It's a very stiff finger.
A lot of clues in this shot.
Yeah, what do you got,
Put on
Johnny?
your detective hats.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Well, they've already mentioned the insects, the broken egg. I think there's something about that yellow shirt that Phil's wearing.
Very similar to the yolk.
Very similar to the yolk.
Very similar to the yolk.
Yolk.
I don't know what happened. I hope Phil's okay. We would hate. He's always getting himself into some kind of mess.
Maybe we can alert his brother.
Yeah, send a word out to.
Go identify the body.
Somebody
To,
order some
Will
Postmates
Braun.
in Atlanta. Phil! Phil, wake up, buddy! We love you! All right.
Well,
what beach is he at? Do you know what beach he's
He
at?
might
We
have
can
stirred
call
a little. Did he stir?
But you know what? We do have one of our one of our losers of this category on the phone if we want to talk to them.
How did Dionne Warwick not get nominated? I mean,
I
like,
know,
you can look
I know.
back on this year. We had
Dionne.
Dionne friggin' Warwick. We had. Why isn't Randy Newman on the list?
Well, Randy's up for best call.
Randy's in another category.
What's the difference between guest and call? That's
I
nuts.
don't know. You know, I try to engage you guys on this subject, and nobody
It
wants
is of
to
no interest to
engage.
me.
And then there's nothing but complaints.
The late Phil Braun.
Incredible.
Well,
Oh, maybe he'll be down there in the underworld with you.
Loser
let us
Rene
know.
Fabrege is on the.
Let us know if we find Phil. on
Rene,
the,
are you there?
I guess.
Item! Breaking! Fabergé exclusive!
Was it Gilbert
Once again,
Gottfried?
Hollywood's #1 gossip hound sweeps the offies. Favorite guest. Nominated. Won the category.
I'm sorry, we
Thank
have a
you,
little
Tim.
miscommunication here.
Thank you, Doug. Producer Matt has alerted me to hop on the Zoom to accept my award. I can only assume that I won for pulling me out of an important meeting with my snoops about some scoops. Item. Jennifer Lawrence.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure I
Brandon.
banned Rene from the show. Is it? I don't remember what happens on the show. I'm pretty sure I did. Can we confirm that?
I lost track of the bannings and unbannings.
Okay.
Personally.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rene. Quickly give us a scoop.
Item.
We can decide if you're going to remain as a guest.
Jennifer Lawrence. J-Law is pregnant. I'm currently in a meeting with my snoops to get the scoop on who the baby daddy is.
Very exciting.
Item. Travis Barker from Blink 182 has impregnated one of the Kardashians.
Wow, congratulations.
Or maybe it's Kylie Jenner.
Renee actually broke the story of my divorce.
Is
from
that
my
right?
wife, Joanna.
Rene, you got any dirt on the late, great Johnny Carson?
Johnny Carson, the late great Johnny Carson, had a co-host who was an alcoholic. His name was Ed McMahon. Not a lot of people know this.
Yes, they do. Everybody knows that. Thank you, Rene.
Johnny Carson liked to play tennis.
This is a cat. Are you sure this isn't Kreskin? He has the same glasses.
He's
Johnny
Carnac
Carson,
with the,
big tennis head. He liked to drive around Hollywood in a Chevy Camaro.
Very good. May a weird holy man mistake your sister for a prayer rug.
Is Johnny Carson, is that any relation to Carson Daly?
Yes. Well,
Not
Carson
really up
Daly
on the
named,
old
his
and,
parents named him after me. I had an affair with his mother briefly in the early 70s.
Oh, you're
yes.
Johnny Carson.
I am.
Sorry, I just got here.
Host of the Tonight Show.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
wearing,
Johnny.
this is from the Johnny Carson collection, the suit I'm wearing.
Johnny, you had an
Surprise.
actual line of suits, correct?
I did. Here's one. You could wear one of these. You know, this style is back.
Yeah, I love it. You look terrific.
This style is back.
Speaking of collections, Gary Coleman, a.k.a. Arnold Drummond, had a train collection of extensive collection of model trains.
I've seen those trains.
Have you seen Gary Coleman in Hell? Is he
Gary Coleman went to heaven.
Oh, is that nice? That's terrific.
For some reason. You know why? Because St. Peter was a big fan of Different Strokes. St. Peter.
So
it's true.
You're currently
Conrad Bain's up there as well. The whole cast.
Right.
Todd Bridges. Is he dead yet?
I think he did. I think they did pass away. Correct.
Todd Bridges is still alive.
Todd
I
is
think
alive.
Bridges is alive, but
Todd Bridges is still alive.
The sister, she's out. She's down there.
Todd Bridges. What's next? Joe Tunnels.
What you talking about, lady?
Huh?
It's a good name, and it got him very far in show business. So, you might want to think about Heidecker. It's a little old country.
It's a little ethnic.
A little too old.
Heidecker. What's next? Low Decker?
All right. Thank you, Rene.
Mr. Carson, I have a question. Mr. Carson is currently in hell?
Yes, that's correct.
The underworld.
Well, he's currently up here on Earth, but he's come to us through a seance and some potions.
Well, in hell, I have a question because I was talking to one of my Catholic friends.
Yes.
And I was wondering which part, is there a different hell for unbaptized babies?
Yes, that's called limbo. Unbaptized babies go to limbo, although they decided that didn't exist in Vatican II. Oh, there's one now. So now they're in limbo.
There you go.
Limbo.
Okay.
Limbo.
That sounds like fun.
Yep. Thank you, Rene.
I'll up to the tiki bar and have a nice fruity drink and limbo under the limbo stick.
All right, thank you.
With some hell babies.
What a coincidence. Does the
Thanks,
limbo
Rene.
game have anything to do with the concept of being sort of? I guess it is.
Well, you're going low, progressively lower. And in a sense, when your soul descends, you're getting progressively lower.
Right.
Limbo's underground.
The afterlife limbo, or
Yeah, Limbo's underground.
Limbo's in
it's
the
above.
middle.
It's up.
It's up.
Limbo's in the middle of heaven and hell. Though,
But that would be Earth.
my point exactly.
Limbo's in what's a funny Johnny Carson middle of the country town?
Peoria,
Oconomowoc, Wisconsin.
There you go.
You know who's not in limbo? Rush Limbaugh.
No, he's decidedly in hell.
No, he's in the lowest.
I guess we don't have any categories for me doing great impressions. So I don't have my best impression.
You are up for a best rant.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of you,
Thank you,
Is that what's up next?
we should have do best impression. We should add that, shouldn't we?
Absolutely.
Good one.
I
Although
that's a
you're a
lock.
shoo-in. That's a lock.
Are we up to best rant?
We're up to best rant.
Oh my goodness, let's get it. Best rant. This is very exciting.
Right on schedule, by the way, somehow. I don't know.
Right on
It's
schedule.
amazing.
Okay, the nominees are, for Best Rant, Slice Goes Deep, Tim on the Snyder Cut,
I don't remember
Neil
that.
Hamburger
Back.
versus Drops. We sort of heard that rant already. Doug's birthday roast for Tim,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
DIVX tapes. Divx? D-I-V-X.
Divx.
The Divx tapes.
Yes.
Trying to keep up with these new advances in technology. And the winner is, the offie goes to, oh, this is amazing, Neil Hamburger versus Drops.
It's a sweep, ladies and gentlemen. A sweep.
The paint is still wet on that rant. The dew is still on that. It's a dewy young rant.
I have to say, do we have him back?
Neil, are you there?
I'm here.
Samples, guys.
To clarify, this is
here.
for his previous anti-drop.
This is not for
When he
your
guest hosted.
drop that you just did on this show, correct? This is from
Well, no.
No.
Neil, you want to apologize
Yeah.
now that you won an award for what we gave you?
Well, I mean, I think you guys should be the ones that are apologizing. And also, I want to say this whole category is a little misleading. It wasn't a rant. It was simply an observation that I was making. When you call it a rant, I think that implies mental illness. This is something you expect from one of these street winos. That's not. It's not a nice way to categorize somebody's sincere feelings, and I think it actually could hurt my career if people are, oh, this guy won for best rant. Oh, he's homeless now. Oh, he's a street wino.
Neil, you're saying you might get canceled.
Yeah.
Canceled.
A lot of people
For
talking about
ranting.
canceled.
Canceled for ranting. Well, I mean, you might get put in an ambulance and taken to the loony bin because it's a horrible word for what was simply a sincere observation and I stand by that. And maybe next year you guys will change the name of the category.
Well, would you like to officially decline?
I'll take
the
it for
award?
my roast.
I'll take it for my Snyder
I'll
cut.
take it for my roast.
I'll take it for my Snyder cut.
Straight white men are not allowed to talk.
Yeah, you guys take it and then see what happens. Watch your careers fall to pieces. As they say, oh, Tim Heidecker, he's a homeless bum. He's ranting and raving. He's nuts. He's sick in the head.
Well, there you have it, folks. An office hours first, an offies first, a recipient, almost like the way Marlon Brando refused to accept his award.
Neil could send up one of our Native Americans.
Yeah, he
next
could have.
time.
He should have.
sent
If he
someone
wanted to
in.
pull this
Hey,
stunt, he should have made it count for something instead of just
I have to say,
whining.
I would love to win a legit award such as Best Observation. That's the award I
Neil,
want.
what do you think about the word tirade? What about if we called it Best Tirade?
Again, that sounds like a lunatic, doesn't it? It doesn't
He's got a
sound
point
balanced.
there. All right, well, we'll investigate that. But I'm sorry to hear that you're not happy with the whole. It seems like you're down on the whole event. A lot of bad energy.
Oh no,
here.
I love the event. I'd like to give the event an award, but I would give it an award that had a positive sort of outlook, not best, mess of a horrible
I think he has a
award
point.
show.
In the post-Trump era, we're looking for positivity in our
Absolutely.
content.
Get the hell out of here,
Yes.
you son of a bitch.
All right. Well, Neil, I apologize, and congratulations anyways, but
Wow.
you are rescinding the award, and the award goes to, I don't think we have rules for this. I think the award just is not happening this year. So
My goodness.
Well,
if
just
I-
rename the award. Just rename it, and then I'll take it.
We will
I'm not
consider
going to
that.
take rant.
Floor is
All right,
yours,
you
Johnny.
guys have a good day. Good.
All
Congratulations,
right, thank you,
Johnny.
Neil. Wow, if I knew it was going to be a protest march, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
I got hairy legs.
That's a good necktie one.
I apologize. I don't,
You.
yeah, I mean, your shoes look fairly comfortable, but
By the way, I was the first one to do this before Jon Stewart did that
Do what?
voice. Well, this
oh,
thing.
well, he's emulating you.
He's
isn't he?
emulating me. I, of course, was doing the late Jackie Gleason, so it's a cycle of
A little bit of Gleason, maybe a little bit of Jerry Lewis.
Hey, Matt,
a little.
Yes, sir.
who would be second place on that?
Oh, all right. Let's see.
I know you got the numbers.
Way to slow the show down. Jerry, anything that gets under your skin, anything that bugs you, you'd rant about if you were up, if someone put you in the corner?
Divx tapes.
What's your beef?
Number 2, which wasn't really a rant.
What's your biggest beef these days? What's really getting under your skin?
God. I don't know.
Fair enough.
My monologue was not a rant.
Crime.
Murdering.
Murdering. We hate it.
So bad.
We got to stop like Governor Abbott did in Texas. You see this?
Finally.
He says, well, they're challenging him on the... Vic, do you have this little bit of audio maybe? You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you mean. I'll see if
He
I
was
can find
saying, what do you say about these women who are raped in Texas?
Oh, right.
Maybe they're not even going to know that's happened to them until after 6 weeks. What are we going to do about that? He goes, well, first of all, you'll know. Don't worry. They'll know. And then But then he says, but it's not going to be a problem because we are going to... rape is a crime.
At all.
What does he say?
Obviously,
Listen to
it provides at least, because obviously it provides at least 6 weeks
the first part.
for a person to be
At
able
least
to
6 weeks.
get an abortion.
So how
So,
about
for
9
one,
months?
it doesn't provide that. That said, however, let's make something very clear. Rape is a crime. And Texas will work tirelessly to make sure that we eliminate all rapists from the streets of Texas by
Great.
aggressively going out and
Let 'em
arresting
rape, and then
prosecuting
we'll get 'em.
and getting them off the streets.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The
Right.
rapists have been... you're on notice now.
They're off the streets, T.
Get them arrested.
They're
Lock
in
'em
different
up.
areas. They're not on streets.
A bold stance by
Yeah.
Governor Abbott.
Very controversial.
That's all they're going to do. They're going to lock them up.
Here's Johnny.
I do not like that.
Yeah. I think it's because Jack Nicholson in that movie is by saying that line is letting us know that you, sir, and that phrase, and here's Johnny. That's like part of America. That's in the
Americana.
fiber of our country.
That's true, though.
our
They're
culture.
probably like our young millennial earlier. There's a generation that's probably seen that film but hasn't seen The Tonight
They don't
Show.
know the
So they
reference.
don't get the reference. They think that's something Jack Nicholson says.
There you go. Matt, it's 11 a.m.
I know what that means.
That
Here
means
in California.
We are going to take a short break. Get a load of me. And be back in 5 with more Offies, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. Do we have any song planned for today?
I got something here. Let
yes, he does. He always
pull
has
this
something
up
up his
here. I
sleeve.
got my tunes.
Maybe a little Count Basie?
Stand by for Doc Severinsen and the Doc Severinsen Orchestra. And Jerry Paper. I mean, Jerry Paper could just play a little concert.
Jerry
from
Paper is here.
Do
This
you
little
need to
guest.
take a break?
Jerry.
I would love to pee.
There you go. We're going to not
forgive
go to
me.
Jerry.
Well, I can play
this is my
Francis
top
Cannon and the Extraterrestrials with the singing psychic.
That sounds just what we need. So we'll be back in 5, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us for more Offies, more Johnny, more Jerry, more of the Holy Trinity. Categories coming up: Best Drop, Best Sideshow, and of course, Best Episode. Very exciting. Be back shortly.
When she discovers under hypnosis that she and co-star Bruce Willis were sister and brother in a former life, me oh my, it'll open up a brand new relation. And they'll see why they've been fighting all this time. And when I look around, I see David Letterman while he's knocking more jars off of the tall building again. Think it's peanut butter jars. I see him making quite some changes, and I see a little one coming in his life. Well, I think he's decided to get married. And when I look around, I see Elizabeth Taylor making a brand new TV show. Why is that George Hamilton? I believe he's helping her. She better watch that back, or she'll have to step away from it. Why, when I look over there, I see Mr. Joe Franklin. You know that funny guy that was in the Guinness Book of World Record. Why, he's had a show ever since he was 17. I see him doing another movie. See some big changes in Mr. Richard Rothman. As he starts a newspaper within 5 years, it goes worldwide. Why, I see Loretta Lynn being haunted. You know that lady with the great big heart that's good to whoever she meets along the way. See some changes going on. She'll open up see hearts opening up. I see lines changing to a brand new tune.
Yes.
People that have never smiled before.
Come on.
I see the street people becoming strong, a brand new race. Several of them
Ready?
becoming to a big awareness, brand new to the earth, and their rugged pioneer ability to stay alive will bring a brand new race.
Let's go. Hey, do we have a new opening theme song, right? For the second half?
Hello? Oh, it's very quiet. Is that just me? Okay, I'm having some technical problems here. Is it very quiet?
I think it is.
It's medium.
Oh, a little accompaniment from Jerry Paper, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second half of the show. The offies are here. A lot of winners. Some people refusing to accept. Interesting night. Interesting day. Johnny Carson is with us, of course.
Thank you.
Johnny, you've got your show coming up in 20 minutes now, so we're going to be saying goodbye to you.
I do. I have a hard out, as we say in the business, a hard out.
And
But
so at
it's been a real
11:30,
pleasure.
what happens? You leave this dimension, you immediately disappear and back into hell to begin your own show.
Yeah, sort of like Star Trek.
Mm-hmm. Beam me down, Scotty.
Beam me down, Scotty.
Beam me down, Satan.
Now,
beam me down, Satan. Indeed.
I think beam me down, Scotty's just fine, don't you? Because he's probably in hell. The guy from Star Trek, that character. Is the character in hell?
Captain Kirk?
No, Scotty.
Oh, Scotty himself, James Dewan.
Yeah, but is the character Scotty from Star Trek in hell?
No, there are no characters in hell. I
see.
mean, we play characters now and
I
then. James Doohan played the character of
Right.
Scotty.
Is he in hell?
He, in fact, went to heaven as well.
Aw.
St. Peter is also a big fan of Star Trek.
Oh, so is Leonard Nimoy in heaven?
Leonard Nimoy is in heaven, yes. The entire...
Where do you think Shatner will go?
That's an open question.
Yeah.
Got to ask Nate Silver what he thinks about that.
That's a good angle for Nate Silver to have predictions on where people are going, heaven or hell.
Indeed.
But you will immediately... Who do you have on the show down there in hell?
Oh, we have Michael Landon. Loretta Swit. Not Swift. A lot of people make that mistake. Loretta Swit from MASH, of course, in the Sally Kellerman role. And Tommy Lasorda, former manager of the Dodgers.
Give them all my best.
I will.
Let's kick it off. We got Matt, best sideshow, or do you want to do best call?
Drop. Best drop.
Oh, best drop.
Best drop. Okay.
Hi-oh! Best drop. And my day of drop was what you got from the Smith Brothers.
Cough drop.
Cough drop.
Ludens. Maybe it might work better for you.
Ludens. Our
Try that
medicated,
again. Try that
medicated
again with
cough
Ludens.
drops. Yes, Ludens. That's a good Carson. Good to say that in a Carson voice.
Yeah.
My day, the best drop was Ludens.
Yeah.
All right. The nominees are Dikembe Mutombo, Doug.
Do you want to sample these?
The next nominee is... Oh,
DJ Dog.
there we are.
Next dog.
Massive diarrhea in toilet sound.
Hold on.
Under D.
Big drop.
Now that's one I would
That's
use less of.
a literal drop. Bit of an onomatopoeia
sure, yeah.
effect there. The next drop nominee, we won.
We won.
Very good. I like that one. Sounds like a young person. Okay. Rick Moranis as Michael McDonald.
Relatively new drop. We love
New
it.
drop,
We use it a
presumably,
lot.
yeah, from the classic SCTV sketch.
Yeah.
Where he drives to the recording studio.
That's correct.
Michael Barbaro reading the daily credits.
Theo Balcom, Andy Mills, Lisa Tobin, Rachel Wester,
Long
Lindsay
drop.
Garrison, Annie Brown, Claire
45
Tenniscan,
seconds left.
Paige Count,
Okay.
Michael Simon
We'll get the
Johnson,
gist.
Brad Fisher, Larissa.
What do we got?
That's incredible. And the winner is...
That's not a good sign for an award show. You gotta go, what do we got?
Have no fear, it was Dikembe Mutombo, Doug.
Oh, Doug. Congratulations to you.
Dog.
I don't know if you found that drop or...
Dog.
Well, Matt and I
was a
ordered
custom
it. We
drop.
ordered
Paid
that
for
from Dikembe.
That's a little controversial.
Well,
This is a
I mean, that's
paid-for
Vic's drop, but that's based on my Dikembe drops.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which are
We can go back to the original video if you like.
I tell you, when I'm seeing the winners and sometimes even the nominees, I feel like personally I'm doing a different show, that I'm enjoying a different show. But whatever. The audience is the audience we have. I can't.
This is a common phenomenon in broadcasting. Sometimes you're outside of the show. It's sort of like an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, I mean, do you ever get a sense when you're doing the Tonight Show that, like, the thing I like about the show I'm doing is not what the audience likes? You ever feel that?
Absolutely.
There you go. Jerry?
Always.
I think everyone really likes Dikembe. We should watch the video.
I know,
yes?
but look, compared to the Michael Barbaro thing, compared to the other one, come on.
It's pretty.
Dude, it's way better than Barbaro. Come on.
Let's see the
Barbaro was funny the first time.
And you know what? It's just not my sense of humor. God bless you. I'm glad we're all different. That's why the show works, because we all have different.
Tim, a little advice. Sometimes you have to fake it.
No, this show
Pretend
is
you like it.
pure, transparent honesty.
It's
I
the
don't
best drop, Vic.
Coat
Congrats.
anything.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what I love and what I don't love.
Well, but Doug made the drop.
I don't care.
I didn't make the drop.
Well, you cut it down to just Doug, right?
No,
What I'm
Vic
saying
does
is,
that?
you guys
Yeah,
got
that's
that for
mine,
my
yeah.
birthday.
I thought you
It's
played
just, I
the
mean,
Doug.
No.
we won. I mean, they're all
It's-
better
he-
than the
he
Kembe
got-
drop.
you
in
got
my
my-
opinion. I think the
You got my
Kembe
tongue
drop
Follow
is
that
dumb.
instinct. Be honest.
All right, let's watch the video.
Can we see the video? Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Hello, DJ Dog. Bond in the mix. DJ Kenny Mutombo here, the MBL FM. I want to take a time to wish you a happy birthday.
Great. He's got a low voice. Very funny. He's come from another country. So what?
Now you've been
Let's go.
considered one of the number
Let's
one
go.
up there.
Being from another
It's not
country
that
causes you to have a lower voice?
Well, no, I'm
Big
saying
fan.
he also has an accent. So he's got a
Of
low
your boy.
voice and he's from another
Looking up
country.
to the Hall of
He
Fame.
sounds funny. Very funny. That's the secret to success.
Well,
in
there's a
comedy.
very funny pause with DJ Doug.
Found in the
Pound
mix.
in the mix.
It's
And
very,
he's
very.
not
Look,
using-
listen,
Not the drop,
you
that
see
one.
me. I'm cracking up over here. It's hilarious. Get a life. Okay.
What
Shall
would
we
your
move
number
on?
one be, T?
Huh?
What would your drop winner be?
I'd go Barbaro. I'd go okay. I'd go We Won, We Won.
Michael Barbaro has a great broadcasting voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, my generation, we kind of talk like this, like Casey Kasem or Regis Philbin. He's got more of that NPR thing going on.
It's almost
which
that
is,
post This American Life.
It's very Ira Glass,
Ira Glass.
casts a big vocal shadow
There you go.
on today's younger broadcasters.
Well,
Matt,
Rick Moranis,
Good
okay,
pause,
was
dude.
number 2. Came in second place.
what do we got?
Right. Yes.
We might need to vamp a little bit.
Vamping is what we do best here at the.
Just let me know
you
which
what?
category to set up.
I have
We
to
could
say
get
why
ready.
I'm a little annoyed for various reasons, but I also have a technical problem with my monitors here. It's very annoying because I'm hearing it's basically like I'm listening to old AM radio here. That kind of shit. There's nothing we can do about it, folks.
Well, the good news is we're getting brand new in-ears very soon.
Oh. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a call. We haven't taken a call since the pre-break.
Want another one?
All right, Colton Downing seems to be on the move, but has his hand raised.
Colton!
Hey.
Oh, just can you stop moving? I'm getting sick.
Oh, okay.
Where are you
All right.
calling from, Colton?
Well, my basement. New Ulm,
Got
Minnesota.
a recently murdered person down there, by any chance?
I don't like that.
Not recently.
Are you wearing anyone's skin? Little Silence of the
This one's
Lambs
mine.
scenario going on
This
down
one's
there?
mine. This one's mine. No, this one's. I'm going au natural today.
And how can I help you today?
I'm at a loss for words. I don't know how you can help me. I'm just a really huge fan. I was on last time. Actually,
Oh, you were on
though,
last time. Whenever that
not
was.
last time, two times ago. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Right.
I'm sure I don't remember.
You're right. Yeah.
Now I'm getting excited.
But I know you were talking last episode. I wasn't on last time, but you were talking about overeating, like eating when
Yes.
you know. But I'm not sure if it'd be appropriate conversation for the awards show. I don't want to bring it. I don't want to bring it
You
down.
brought it up. Let's talk about it. Overeating
Okay.
what?
I'm currently intermittently fasting, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
I'm doing back on that track, which if I stick
Yeah.
with it, works for me. I just don't eat until like lunchtime, late lunch.
That's a lot of burgers.
I don't eat after
when I
dinner.
wake
That's what I'm
up,
trying to
No
stick
snacks.
with. Huh?
No snacks.
Try not to snack. Trying to take off a few pounds.
Are
Feeling
you
a little
still
heavy,
eating
a
your
little
all beef
bloated.
diet?
I mean, when I talk with my wife about what you said, like I've heard you say a couple of times mentioning like grabbing like handfuls of peanut M&Ms.
M&Ms, yeah.
Oh my God, my father-in-law, he always has like a jar full of those, and I'm always walking over there, and I'm doing the exact same thing.
Remember that? My grandparents always
And-
had this glass
They're
jar
still
of
crispy
candies
in
when
the
you
middle.
walk in.
Jelly beans was my
Jelly
Grammys,
beans.
yeah. Jeff
Yeah,
Bourne,
he's
Mike and
close.
Ike's.
It's a nice. People don't do that.
Unfortunately
We
for
don't do
me-
that. You don't have a jar of candy as you walk into your house, do you?
No, though you know who did? President Reagan had a bowl
Okay.
of jelly beans on his desk in the Oval
friend of
Office.
yours.
We were friends.
I don't
I
think
don't.
I
I
knew-
don't betray which side I vote for.
I don't think we have to guess where he is.
You're correct.
All right,
All I'll
let's
say
get
about
back.
that-
Should we get back to the awards?
Yeah, let's get to the next category.
Thank you.
Thanks,
What is the
Colton.
next category, Johnny?
Just tell your
Well, the one I have here is Best
Father-in-law.
Sideshow. How
Correct,
does that
yes.
suit you?
hide the
Absolutely.
candy.
And the nominees for Best Sideshow.
Sideshow was a controversial one, Matt, because people were confused with what that meant. These are the shows that are. I mean, it should be clear. These are the shows that have grown out of the Office Hours community here. These are
Spin-offs, as we
spin-offs.
say in these
That would have been a
Spin-off,
better
yes.
name for it.
Spin-offs.
Spin-off would have been a better name for it.
Sideshow's usually a fellow who bites the head off a chicken,
Usually,
though that might be in one of these spin-offs.
the bearded
for all we
lady.
know. Yes.
Now, let me just be clear. If you're not a patron, a lot of these shows are going to be foreign to you. Some of them. Compound, Joel Hole. These are shows that you need to be a patron for. So
And
sign
these
up.
nominees are Office Hours East, The Compound, Joel
Yeah.
Hoel, Game Night with Gregg and Simone, Turkington, just Turkington, that's a strong name,
Gregg and Simone.
and the
Turkington.
Al Pacino Show.
The
Little
Al
play on
Pacino.
words.
We love the
Play
Al
on words.
Pacino show.
And the winner is, that's my job. I get so caught up in the excitement. Game Night with Gregg and Simone,
Whoa,
Turkington, the
Gregg-
Turkingtons.
Game Night with Gregg and Simone Turkington. Where's the
Exciting.
celebratory music here?
It's there.
Lovely people.
Oh, I'm not hearing this.
So, we're accepting on behalf is Simone
I've
herself.
met them. I've seen them dining at Morton's in Beverly Hills.
Wow, look at you coming in and the dark horse sweeping the category from some
Wow.
serious contenders.
Yeah, I'm
I'm-
proud.
I mean, you guys came in once and just wiped the floor, mopped.
It was
the
a
floor.
good once, so you know. And this December we're married 20 years, and this confirms that we're a winning duo now. So yeah,
Wow.
congratulations to us.
20 years.
Thank you everyone for affirming our marriage.
Now, how many more years do you think you'll put up with that Gregg Turkington? For anyways?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This one was a landslide.
Landslide.
Wow,
Landslide victory.
Landslide.
Much like Mr. Reagan's
We don't need to hear that,
election.
Matt.
Yes, against Walter Mondale. Yes.
Indeed.
Just trying to make her feel good.
How's everything going over there?
Everything's going good. A lot of shows going all around the place.
Oh
so,
yes, you
yeah.
do. You're a working illusionist. Would you call yourself?
Magician, yes.
Magician.
Yes. So
I don't know if people
I'll be
like
in
to be called
Colorado
magicians anymore.
2 weeks. In October, San Francisco Outside Lands. I'll be there
Oh.
doing the Magic and Cocktail area.
That's
So,
fantastic.
Bay Area people, if you're going, come and say hi.
Big Offies winner Simone Turkington here.
You know, I started out doing magic as a young man. That's
Johnny
how I got
Carson is
into show
with us, by the
business. Yes.
Wow.
I didn't bring
We
any
need to
cards
discuss.
with me, but perhaps someday I can, we can talk trick boxes.
You ever think about changing
Yes.
him to Johnny Carson?
You know, hearing that now.
And now you just make liquor disappear, right, Johnny?
all right.
Easy now.
That was never my thing.
Simone, are we going to get you and Gregg back for another game night soon?
We would love to. We had a ball, and I've already forgotten everything. We could probably do the same round again, and I would forget.
Yeah, I
so
know.
I think
That's
we would
true.
all forget.
You
So,
could
yeah.
do the same records, and I would
Yeah.
be just as lost as I was last time.
I mean,
well,
that David Blaylock, do you remember what he sounds like? I don't remember what he
somebody
sounds
was saying
I
like
just
David
know
Blaylock was pretty good, actually, but
well,
probably
pretty good, but do you remember what he sounds like?
No,
That's the
I
thing.
couldn't
Like,
tell- I
I'd seen it cover 1,000 times, but I couldn't tell you what it sounds like
I
at
could
all.
not tell
so.
you. You're right. Okay, Simone, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thanks everybody for voting.
Cheap.
We got to get them back on. For
Something
that.
fishy going on here. No disrespect.
What a lovely, normal person. Very odd. Very odd for this show.
I know. It's a little
Very
out of
grounded,
character.
intelligent, charming individual.
Out of
Very
character.
strange. Don't know how she got through the gatekeepers.
Put you off your feet a little bit there.
Yeah. Strange.
All right. Goodbye, Simone.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Somebody just said, Matt, let Niner on the show. It's been a minute.
True, yeah.
It's true.
Is Niner here?
Yes, and we have a few minutes, and then Johnny's got to go, but he's with us until
I don't
11:30.
see Niner.
Certainly am.
Where's Niner? I don't see Niner.
Would you like to go to the next category, Matt?
Why don't we hang out a little bit?
Hang out.
Or do you want to take one more Zoomer? I'm looking for Niner. Oh, is that Gray? Gray's. Oh, there's Gray. You took your Niner off your
He's
name.
trying to
That's okay.
fool us, huh?
Yeah. Here's Gray. Gray Niner.
GM.
How you guys doing?
Really, Gray? After
You hear
all
me?
these
Oh,
years,
man.
how you guys doing? Is how you're. And first of all,
This is a
if
new
you're not
look
coming
for
to us
him.
from the cab,
Yeah.
from your truck, what is this?
I actually quit long hauling.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know.
Johnny,
Yeah,
this
the
is
Niner
he
is
used to
coming.
call in from the big rig. He was
Yes.
driving cross country, making deliveries, and that was kind of what we loved about him because it was cool to see somebody out there.
Using the CB radio.
Yep, he was using the
Yeah.
CB radio.
Break
and-
19.
So you quit. What happened?
Yeah, long hauling is not kind on the mental health.
No.
It's very lonely out there.
I
so
bet. I can't imagine.
yeah, I'm still driving just locally. I go up to Massachusetts and back.
So
Yeah.
did you have sort of like an incident or anything, or you could just kind of tell that you were not that this was getting
Just-
too much?
Yeah, just could tell. Yeah, but
I couldn't imagine. Can you imagine doing that?
yeah.
Well, it's kind of
That's
like.
why I haven't
yeah.
called in so long. I lost my shtick. I don't have anything special anymore.
It's like when I hosted the game show, Who Do You Trust? In the late 50s, and I realized there was just no light at the end of that tunnel. and then, fortunately, Jack Parr left the Tonight Show, and I jumped into that gig. So that's, I feel the same sense.
Oh,
of
you could have
ennui.
had a different path.
A
You
sense
could
of
have been-
ennui you get at a certain job.
You could have been the next Alex Trebek, or you could have been had a very happy life.
It could have
as a
gone in
game-
many directions.
Sure. Anyways, Gray, I'm glad to hear that you're taking care of your mental health. That's important.
Thank you. And thanks for the nomination, guys. It's nice to talk to you, and congrats to all the winners.
Aw, look at that.
Goodbye, old
Very,
friend.
very reasonable appearance from you, Gray. I'm going to mark this
Thank
down.
you.
Another nice, decent individual. We've really turned a corner on the guests here. No go-kart nuts.
I see the image of Rene Fabrege in my Twitter, in my Zoom gallery.
Very
It's very
disturbing.
disturbing.
The high point of the grotesque,
Yeah.
yes.
That's nice, Greg. Take care. Be well.
I want to say he said his shtick was the truck, but I like his personality. I think he's a good dude. He's a good
He
guy.
did a fun running
Yeah.
race, smoking a cigarette.
And he
Yeah,
can
he's
still,
done a
you
lot.
can still use a CB radio at home. I had one in the 70s.
Really?
Yes, my handle was Rubber Duck. I used to talk to truckers. I enjoyed that. To
Is that
unwind.
true?
Yeah.
You
Breaker.
love broadcasting.
That's exactly it. I love all forms of broadcasting,
Yes.
including CB radio.
What did you do after you retired? How did you spend your days?
A little CB, so there was less. Break 1-5,
Some
Breaker
jazz drumming?
5. I love to drum, as you know.
Yes.
Drumming and a mild experimentation with psychedelics.
Did you ever do you have a kit down in hell?
A drum kit, yes, I do. I do have a kit.
All
No
right.
joke there, but it's a fact.
You,
Yes,
you share that with Keith Moon.
Gene Krupa.
Okay.
Gene tomcatted around quite a bit, so he went straight to hell.
Oh boy. Well, I didn't
But
know.
he lends me his kit. Great drummer from the 40s. You kids might know. He's on the YouTube.
Someone says Matt Rene is moving for me, but I'm also high on shrooms.
That's why.
Yikes,
That's why Chase doesn't win
that's,
awards.
Psychedelics.
Jokes
I did
are
a few
stale.
shrooms in my day.
You
don't have to do them that often.
Let's get Johnny to do one more category before
Yes,
he has to
Do
start
it. Which
out.
one do you want? I've
category.
got best call
Best call,
here, though I
correct,
can do anything. Okay, best call. This is best call into the show. By the way, it's amazing that the video phone is a thing now. Remember when that was just science fiction? 2001. The future, when I grew up, was represented by the video phone, and now it just sort of happened.
Interesting.
No one even made a big deal out of it.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that wild?
It is wild stuff. The best call. The nominees are Randy Newman.
Randy Newman.
Eminent songwriter. Cave Boy, the eminent Cave Boy. Melania Trump.
Melania Trump.
A.K.A. Natasia Demetriou. Vaniel Morrison, a.k.a. James Adomian, the great impressionist.
Mm-hmm.
And someone named Eric Wareheim.
My
some rando.
close friend. You
Some
know that
rando who
You know
called
Tim
in.
and Eric?
Not familiar.
Okay, well, the Eric is him. I'm Tim, he's Eric. That's how we...
Oh, you have a double act.
Oh, by the way, does anybody know the trivia question? The trivia question today, Baseball Hall of Fame, who's in there that's not a player, manager?
Yes, I guessed before.
Do you have a
Can
I'll
I
take a
take
guess.
a guess?
Go ahead, Doug. You can go.
Is one of them Harry Carey?
I said no broadcasters.
Oh, how Kevin Costner?
No.
I was going to say
guess.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal is not the correct answer. We'll get to that at the end of the show, but it's I know you
excited.
Maybe
we
somebody
have a clock
made
run.
it.
Who's the winner of Best
Oh,
Call?
yes, the winner of Best Call. And the offie goes to Randy Newman.
And well deserved. Finally, the offies are getting it right. How do you like that, folks? The Randy Newman call.
Oh, there he is.
In my... Oh, wait a minute. What's going on
There's
here?
an image of Randy Newman.
Well, Randy couldn't be here, but thanks to his daughter Alice, we got a video acceptance speech from
This is
Mr.
a very
Randy.
common thing at award shows. We've seen this
Yes.
for many years. A common theme, a common practice to if someone's on set or traveling, they can't be there.
He's a very
they'll
busy
often-
man, composes for film.
Well, let's see what Randy has to say. I haven't seen this. This is very exciting.
Hello, I'm Randy Newman, and I'm thrilled to have won this award. I'd like to thank Tim and everybody with the show. I've always hated the telephone, and every time since I've been about 6 years old, every time it rings, people who know me will know I say shit. And it's just a cute little thing that I do, but I really mean it. And I'm proud to have won this. And I'd like to thank my daughter, who is a big fan of the show, as am I now, and she pointed it out to me, so I'm a regular listener. And I'm hoping to win another award in another category, possibly. Perhaps music, piano, something like that. But it doesn't matter. Even if it's telephone again, I'd be really happy. Anyway, thank you all. Tim, everybody there. So long.
Very nice. How about that? Now that's how you accept an award. Not with Neil Hamburger whining about everything. It's not a good look for him, I don't think.
Well, he has that dyspeptic quality that we all love. And you know, it's when he's balancing all the drinks on his arm, it kind of adds to the effect.
That's true. You need to see that.
Yeah, it's a visual. He's a visual comic.
Well, let's thank Johnny Carson for coming up here into the real
Thank
world.
you so much. I have a hard out.
Aha, yes.
I have to be back in the underworld. But thank you, Tim. Thank you, everybody.
Let's hear it for Johnny.
Thank you very
there
much.
There goes Johnny.
And remember, a prenup is a precaution.
Okay, a prenup is a precaution. There you go. Thank you so much, Johnny.
Thanks, I'll just take
the
this
great
off.
one. The great one. What a wonderful thing. Wow, back to hell he goes to do the show with, I guess, Michael. If anybody's able to broadcast here from pick up on the transmissions from heaven, I guess Michael Landon's going to be on the show, and Loretta Swit, and Tommy Lasorda. Terrific. Wonderful. Thank you, great one. There was a little out of character moment there from Johnny. He just looked at me and goes, thank you. Wonderful. Now, Jerry, it's all on you.
Oh, great.
So
time to step it up.
That's right.
Let's try Vic again on Zoom. They apologized before.
Goodbye, old friend.
The great one.
Goodbye,
Don't forget your mug, Johnny.
Goodbye, old
Hi.
Hey.
This is someone named Vic.
Hi.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, what?
What?
Is that a Vicky situation? Victoria?
No,
Vic Burgers.
Victoria.
There you go. People like Vic. How's it going?
Good.
Vic.
I have really nothing to add.
There you go.
You came back on. You said, I'm back now.
I
Why would you
know.
bother doing that?
Let's get to the bottom of Vic. Where are you from?
I don't know. I'm from Massachusetts.
Do you have any special talents?
Dead
I
hair.
can stick my tongue really far in the back of my throat.
Let's try that. What does that even mean?
It's not really visual.
How do you even know
I
what?
can like feel my tonsils and
Oh my
stuff.
god.
Okay, well, we'll take your word for it, I suppose. Don't swallow your tongue now.
Well, it
you in
hasn't happened yet.
Are you in school? Are you working? What's happening with you? What's going on in your life right now?
I am looking for a job right now.
She almost sounded like the woman from the Burbank Firm commercial when she said, I am... Anyway. You're what? You're looking for a job right now?
Yeah.
You're not
Hate
looking
to
very
break it, we're
hard.
not hiring.
You're not looking very hard, are you?
No, I know.
What do you want to do? What is your passion?
I was a vet tech, but I don't really want to do that anymore.
You want to do something? You want to change things up, huh?
Yeah,
Well, what do you want to do?
I have no idea.
Vic.
Did you you didn't like working with the animals, or was it just too sad?
It was sad, and it was more the people that I didn't like working with.
What
Maybe
is
you
it?
could put them down.
What is a vet tech? That's like modding out the animals?
Modding out the...
Yeah, like you add some like extra...
Yeah, you're adding humps and stuff? That's a good question.
Plastic surgery for the animals.
It's like a nurse, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Did anyone ever come in and be like, my dog barks so much, I want to remove the voice box? Is that a possible thing? I've thought about doing that before, but...
No.
You want to do that with your son.
Many dogs need
I'm ready to do that.
All right, Vic. Well, listen.
It's confusing. I don't like when someone else has my
I
name.
don't know what I tell. What do you tell people that they don't know what they want to do? I think everybody in this room.
What do you like?
Yeah, what do you
assign? We can assign something.
Yeah.
She wants to be.
Yeah, that's right. Let's assign something. You're creative.
Kind of looks like she could pass as a librarian. You ever think about doing it with those glasses and everything?
I thought of that, actually.
If I saw somebody, everybody's got half this room's wearing specs.
I'll put my specs.
Yeah,
on. The other half
I feel like
knows
optometry is
that
probably
I don't
pretty good
like
business.
that look. I think if I see somebody with glasses on, I'm going to take them by the collar. Pow! So will you watch yourself there?
You know.
Are you do you do art though or something? Are you like creative?
Now,
You
sunglasses
artsy?
are cool.
Yeah.
He had to put his sunglasses on. Those are cool.
If someone doesn't want to do art, they shouldn't. It's
true.
It's not fun.
It's
I'm not good at it.
If you're not trying to get somewhere, just like doing something, at home, like coloring or something. I don't know. You do your
Yeah, I
nails.
like
Look
to
at
draw.
that. Look at that. That's
Yeah. Someone said they like my nail color. So.
there you go.
There you go.
Get into
Maybe
nail
you can select
coloring.
colors for people.
Yeah.
Manicurist.
Painting nails.
All right. Well,
Thanks-
thank you
thanks,
so
Vic.
much.
You can work at Home
us
Depot with the
updated.
paint department.
Yeah.
Get the swatches going with the paint.
I recommend you go to monster.com and start looking for jobs there. Monster.com, our new sponsor, Monster. Is that still a thing, monster.com? Do we know?
Probably.
What did that have to do with getting a job? Monster.com. Expect to find Boris Karloff over there.
You know, it's a nice job back of a warehouse, filling out orders, no one talking to you.
I did that.
Where?
It was
Not these days with the...
at a record label. I was a tea bagger. You could be a tea bagger.
What?
Like the Lipton? At Lipton.
Tea in the bags.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's got to do it. What do you think those
Yeah,
the
Lipton,
loose leaves gets in that bag
How are they getting in there?
comes down from trees like that? I don't think so.
Remember Lipton had the little statues. You could put the statues in the Lipton bags. Remember that?
I don't know about
you don't
that.
remember? Do you
Maybe
remember
I
that, Tim?
ditched it. What?
You don't remember the little you'd buy a big box of Lipton tea, 100 bags, and they had these little statues in it. I swear, I'm not making
You
that
put
up.
the statue in the
Yeah,
bag?
somebody puts you just put you buy a box of tea, and then you get a little Lipton statue. It's like a
What's
little
the
animal.
statue?
Where
Like
does the
an
statue
animal,
go?
elephant.
In the bag?
No, not in the bag. There's one statue in this. I swear, somebody looked this up. and
Next year
find
there'll
it
be a
for me.
category of
I'm not
worst
lying.
content.
Figurines.
This part of the
I'm
show.
not lying.
Oh, look at
God.
that.
Any guesses on
Creepy.
the Baseball Hall of Fame quiz? You want to guess again? 2 people. I'll take some. If you want to ask me a clue, I can give you a clue. You have to ask me questions, though. Anybody out there? Austin, you have a guess? Austin there?
Oh, was it that kid who caught the Cubs foul ball?
No. Look at this.
My guess.
Look at this
is-
creepy figure.
Hold on.
And then his
Austin-
life was ruined?
Austin, have you cheated? Have you looked this up?
I have not.
Okay, Vic,
I'm guessing
Oh, you just showed me a picture.
Mr. Met.
You're Mr. Met?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, it's a real person.
Mets?
It's two people.
That was my guess.
I'll say that two people. This is a big clue.
Are they related?
They are not related.
I mean, but
in
like
your-
with the category
Yes, they're kind of together.
Oh, the Minnesota Twins.
Eh. Oh, Dan B has a guest. Guess. Dan B. What do you
looked it
got?
up.
Oh, sorry. Stand by. I got to ask to unmute.
Dan
I want
B.
to
I don't
unblur
see
that
a
guy's
Dan B.
background. Check out his guitar.
He's got a Brian
Do you have
Wilson.
it?
Maybe we can play something for
Brian,
us.
Dan B.
Yeah,
What do you
hey,
got?
I was guessing the Minnesota Twins, so I'm out.
Okay, you're out. Final guess.
Wow.
Maybe I'll ask
Tim,
one of our winners.
Is this? Are these two people? Are they entertainment related?
They are.
Ah.
They are, in fact, entertainment related.
Yeah, that's
And
the
I
Two
was
Stooges.
the two.
Is there cheerleading in baseball?
Ooh. Are we? Is Jerry onto something?
Is there cheerleading? But no, there really.
Is
I mean,
there crying
there's
in baseball?
mascots, but not cheerleaders.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Is it the guy who wrote the Go Cubs Go song?
No. No one knows. By the way, nobody knows that except if you're in Chicago. So get out of here.
All right.
Is it the guy that goes woo woo at the Cubs game? Johnny Woo?
Oh yeah, the woo woo guy.
Get out of here.
Or is it the guy that went like this?
Somebody's
Dun,
saying,
dun,
is it
dun,
Bill Murray?
dun,
No.
dun,
Is
dun,
it Kramer from Seinfeld? No. Let's see some guesses in the chat. Richard Dreyfuss, John Mayer? No.
T,
Oscar Mayer?
Is
What?
it? Is this? Are these two people still alive?
They are not.
Oh, okay, that's.
Are they? Were they actors?
Wait a minute. Vic, are you in the chat?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay. There's a Vic in the chat.
Oh,
That's the
well,
other
there's-
Vic.
Maybe it's the Vic
Sorry,
that
the
was
Vic
just
you
called.
just talked.
Vic that
Did
we
they
just
get it?
called. Got it, but we'll
Whoa.
keep it off. We'll keep
Okay.
it a guess. We'll keep it unknown.
We don't want to invite them back.
No.
Just to clarify.
All right. What's next? We have
Well,
a
I
best-
think let's take one more Zoomer,
Okay.
and then
People like Vic.
build the suspense.
Seth Meyers.
This is Vic. He raped.
Seth Meyers is here.
Seth.
Yep.
What's up?
Seth Meyers it is. I look very different with glasses on. How are you?
Kind of sound like Seth Meyers.
Oh, thank you.
What up?
Me and my wife are big fans. Honored to be on the show. I was curious though. Last year, you resolved to make statues for the Offies in the likeness of that girl. I think her name was Natalie Offie. Was it? What happened with that?
Oh.
I looked for her on the Patreon. I couldn't find her.
She kind of fell off the face of the earth, I think.
Vic could put those in his tea bag.
Yeah.
Calling all cars, make sure she's still okay.
Yeah. So
maybe she.
I was curious about that.
That's true. I apologize. We didn't get any kind of physical award together this year.
We can send a mug.
Well, maybe next
Some
time.
socks.
We start doing the Offies once every 4 years. You know
We
what I
got
mean?
an
The
we got an
Olympics.
offer from like an actual sculptor to do these
that's
very
right.
cool modern abstract sculptures.
There's a lot of things we do and we say we're going to do and we just forget. Like so many things.
It's a lot
Instantly
to do.
forget it.
It's a lot to do.
Instantly.
The other
Like as
suggestion.
the thought is coming out of our mouth.
The other suggestion from the We Like Having Fun wrap up podcast guys was to do it at by year because it's a little confusing for people.
Well, that's always the thing with with the Oscars, they've got it down pat. So it is within the calendar year.
Right.
But I think with the Emmys and those other awards, it's like totally confusing.
Season or something.
Yeah, September 9th is not.
Jerry,
Doesn't seem to make sense.
Yeah.
What's going on with your music? You got something coming out?
Yeah. I just finished a record, so I'm
Nice.
figuring that out.
Where did you record the record?
Mostly in my house. Some of it in a couple different studios. Yeah.
People will be looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to come out in such a long time.
I know. I have the same issue going on. I don't want to give you a date, but I have big news. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
Finished record. Very finished. Very done. But
Yeah.
you won't see it for many months.
Yep.
Because of the
This
Just
coronavirus
leak
thing.
it. Why does it take so long to like? What does it got?
It's the
prints
vinyl
and, like-
because you're putting it out
Yeah,
on
the-
vinyl, and the
yeah.
vinyl backlog is through the roof.
Yeah, if you're freaking just tossing it online, it's no problem.
Yeah.
There's just one place that can do vinyl, I guess. 3 places or something nuts.
Yeah.
Why don't they make more of these record makers?
That's right.
I think it's
We
like
should do that this
It's
side
the
business.
plate. There's one place in Japan that does the plates, and that's caused that burned. And that caused this huge delay.
There's got to be more than one place that could do a vinyl.
Well,
player.
there were kind of like 2, but that was the main one that literally did like 80% of the vinyl.
They have
plates.
vinyl records at Target. I was at Target and they have vinyl records.
Oversupply.
It's like Timberlake and.
No, they have like
Pet Sounds.
Elton John records and stuff. Yeah. I think people like want to decorate their house with like
Yeah, they
record
just
player
hang it.
and the records.
I did my kitchen floor with it. Records.
Ugh, like a 50s diner.
Just like iron them onto.
And then you like filled it in with that like lacquer.
Where are you going?
Matt's doing.
Matt's
Does
done.
Matt have a special treat?
It's the
Matt just
the floor guy's calling.
Matt just
about his
flipped.
records.
Matt just darted out of
Matt
here.
goes, I did my floor
got a
records.
911 call. You see that?
Yikes.
Jeez, I hope everything's okay. It's heavy stuff happening.
Better be
now.
a surprise.
Is everything all right? Okay.
Johnny have trouble getting back into hell.
Working on getting your nominees on the phone.
I understand. It's a tough road. Matt, is there any business I skipped over today? Just to be sure, we've got.
I don't think we have any business really. I mean, people can still buy stuff.
Of course.
They can support us on Patreon.
Wonder if Johnny Carson will get nominated next year for best co-host. We'll have to see.
That was controversial. I originally I was saying best guest host or co-host, and I meant best guest.
Because people were saying,
co-host.
why was it 80 miles? Because he sat in. But listen, I kind of considered 80 miles a guest, but he was sitting in the Vic chair, so it's just troublesome.
Sad. Lip Licks got no nominations at all. I mean, I thought those were pretty good.
The Lip Licks.
Yeah, what would that best bit?
Segment? I don't know.
Segment, video segment.
Why don't we do the Offies in 2023, January of 2023, and it encompasses
this
from starting today all through 2022.
Wow. Well, then a lot of stuff is going to get lost. Past several weeks might get lost.
You could do an Offies every month.
I'm totally expired. I'm totally expired.
No more awards. Tim's not satisfied. Neil Hamburger he rejected his.
Yeah, people want to say, where's Abby Martin? Where's Dionne Warwick?
Where's Robbie Martin?
Do you actually had Dionne Warwick on the show?
Yes, we did. We had a wonderful conversation with her.
Cool.
It was
Huge
moving.
fan.
And she gets no respect. And what about Annie Sway, one of our great callers, could have won for Best Zoomer. Right, Annie? Brianna, we love Brianna. She should have came up, right? Tell you what.
Brianna's a regular. There's a lot of regulars. Maybe we should just stop doing an awards show.
I'd be fine with that. You could tell I have nothing to do with the awards, that's for sure. See, no one can claim that I'm muddying the waters.
All right, let's get to the last category.
Okay, now the last category is, I think, Jerry, you're going to have to take over.
Okay, let's see it. Just rifled through this pile of papers
Johnny
on the
just
floor.
dropped them on the floor. Or is that them on the music stand there to your left, perhaps?
Yes. There you go.
There we go.
What do we have left there, Jerry?
There's just one. This is the
Looking
big
like
one.
Best episode.
This is like the best
Whoa.
picture nomination.
It's very big.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to do Johnny Carson voice?
Do your best. It can't be worse than.
I don't know. I could do. I don't know.
You
I
want me
can't
to
do
do
it.
it? Would
The
you
only
rather
impression
me
I
do
could do is like Michael Barbaro. That's it.
Oh, I don't think we want that energy.
Yeah, no. It didn't seem like anyone liked it.
Well, let's let me handle it. How about
yeah,
that?
please. That's. Oh yeah.
Okay. This will be exciting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Offies tonight. It's been a pleasure to have Johnny Carson from Hell, Jerry Paper here. How do people find your music?
Computer.
There you go.
Yeah, phone.
DJ Doug Pound, congratulations to you. Vic shut out today.
Yeah.
Totally shut out.
Well, no, the Doug drop is
Best
technically
drop.
mine. Yeah.
And
At least he
producer
got
Matt,
something.
the audience
I didn't
can
win
hold
it. I
him
was shut out.
responsible for this show here.
No, I guess
I take
You
some
fake
credit
ad,
for
your ad
Dikembe.
won. Yeah.
Compound should have won though.
Yeah.
That is
I know.
the best
That
show,
is
right?
the best.
All right, here are the nominations. Sometimes when these people come out, like when Warren Beatty came out. They're pretty stiff, these people, sometimes. The best episode. The nominations for best episode of Office Hours, a show that I created some 5 years ago with nothing. Really just a Facebook Live and a webcam. You can look back and see where the shows come from. People prefer that version sometimes.
Thank you, Tim.
The production, people like S.T.E. Cole over there. He's an original head. He says, I like your early stuff, man.
Anyway, the hour-long special is called An Evening with Tim Heidecker.
That's a pretty good award.
Best. That was a wonderful moment in my career. Tim. Best episode. The nominees are A Totally Secular, Spectacular Christmas Show. Episode 139, if you're looking that up. The Birthday Tribute to Tim Heidecker. That was February 3rd, episode 144. Weird Al Pacino, Andrew Bird, and Jim Malthus. Episode 149. Don't remember anything about that one. Tom Scharpling and Sarah Potenza. Recent episode there, 165. And a very recent episode, Office Hours Live, with Wiseblood, Uncle Phil, Curly G, and so much more. That's episode 171, if you're looking that up.
Curly G.
Didn't expect to see Curly G show up on any of these. All right, I'm nervous because I'm actually in all of these. I should give myself this. But anyways, best episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to you guys out there for supporting us all year and making this such a fun part of my week. The winner is Tom Scharpling and Sarah Potenza. Best episode. Clearly, I think they got it right this time. This is unbelievable. We have with us, I believe, right now on the phone or on Zoom, is it?
On the phone.
On the phone, from Points Unknown, Mr. Tom Scharpling himself. Tom, are you there?
Oh, I am. This is such an honor. What a... Wow.
Have you prepared anything?
I have. Whew.
Okay, so
what a ride, huh? What a ride. We did it.
Yeah.
Billy and Susie, you get to bed.
All right.
Daddy's coming home with an award.
Congratulations, Tom.
No, I want to thank you, Tim and Vic and Doug Pound. This is a true honor, and I want to dedicate this to the hosts of the Office Hours recap show who did not like me.
Oh, really? Wait, what? What?
They said something to the effect that basically, apparently Tom is old and means something to the guys, but he didn't get it and nothing to us. So this one's for you, fellas.
Well, big fuck you to the.
I stopped listening to them when they said Vic's there. Do they really need two guys doing drops? I don't know. I don't know about that.
That's not.
Yeah, so I gave up on them.
Yeah.
Well, you mean everything.
That'd be
to
like
us,
if they said the Beatles really need two songwriters.
I mean, 3 songwriters, you know, and 4 if you include Octopus's Garden.
Right.
4. Ringo got in there.
Listen,
he wrote "Hey Jude."
He did not write "Hey Jude." Where'd you hear that?
No, it is. Look at the credits. It says Starkey. It says R. Hey Jude. In parentheses, R. Starkey.
You might have had a misprint there, by the way. Where are you, Tom? Were you out of the country?
I was. I went to South Africa.
Were you working with Paul Simon there or something? What's going on?
We're digging around looking for some new influences for the new one.
New sounds.
Looking for some cultures to pilfer.
Some new textures.
So me and Paul are out there. We're out there with a Zoom recorder.
Little archaeology, anthropology. Is that what that would be? I mean, musical anthropology.
Yeah, musicology.
Well, I wanted to ask you about this.
Exactly.
I sent this to you yesterday. Somebody found this. I'll say Jeff Billington on Twitter found this. I just want to read these to you and get your reactions on this. The My Beatles Hell book. I wish we'll post the cover of this. This seems to be like maybe a self-published book, right? It's called.
You think that one was self-published?
I don't know if Penguin had their hand in this one or not. My Beatles Hell.
Yeah.
The tragical history tour. The tragical history tour of Beryl Adams. Okay, and this is a book written about this woman who I guess worked for the Beatles, or she worked for Brian Epstein. And on the back of this book, this is no joke. Some of the highlights from this book are it's so small.
See the cover first? I think you should show it.
Well, can we show the cover?
can.
That's a little hard to do at this late hour because I didn't.
I
There
mean,
it is.
It doesn't really look like a hell with that big smile, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. They've superimposed her in front of basically a Beatles
She has
poster.
handcuffs on. You can't see it.
Matt, can you read the bullets and we can comment on it because it's too small
yes.
for me.
Beryl Adams was Brian Epstein's first secretary as he forged his musical dynasty and molded the Beatles into the world's most successful pop band ever.
So that's who Meryl is. Who Beryl. Some guy named Beryl.
Beryl. She
By the way,
was once married to the homosexual cavern disc jockey Bob Wooler and counted amongst her string of lovers Epstein's biographer Ray Coleman.
Okay, so
it's a good price for that book. It's £1.99. That's about $1, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Get to the
Like
Or
$1.25
is it
probably.
$4?
Tom, what was the one you sent?
Still
Oh
cheap.
no. Well, we got to hold for the ending. Right?
Every week she handed over the then measly pay packets in cash to the young Paul McCartney, John Lennon, George Harrison, for a while to the handsome drummer Pete Best until he was ignominiously sacked in favor of Ringo Starr. She was outraged at the ousting of Best and stayed his loyal and lifelong friend. Let's see what else.
Back the wrong horse. I like the where she was the manager, the first man.
Oh yes, she was arguably the first woman to manage a pop band, the Kirkbees, who could have hit the big time if handled right. They weren't and didn't.
That's my favorite.
So it's like, well, I don't need to read the chapter on the Kirkbees now because I've never heard of them, and so I kind of knew that they didn't make it because I first heard of them when I read this book.
And it's like, it's not very nice to point out that they didn't make it when you also, in the same sentence, identify her as their manager and that they weren't handled right.
Yeah.
Like, well, who was handling them if not the manager?
Then, spoiler alert, she died horribly and unexpectedly of mad cow's disease.
Yeah, that's the one that hits hardest. Fun fact. Fun fact about Beryl.
Yeah.
Beryl.
Yeah. Little fun factoid.
Little tidbit.
Little tidbit.
She died horribly. Why would you put that on your...
Hey, they're just trying to move books. The other one I like is in another one of the bullet points on the back is in another twist of fate in another twist of fate in later life, Beryl was also the live-in lover of Alan Williams, the Beatles' first manager. Is that a twist of fate?
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Anyways.
Well, I think Tom needs
look,
us to. Tom, you told me you have to get back to work, right?
Oh. I do have to jump, but I want to also dedicate this award to Beryl. Get it? I'm coming home.
Tom, thank you so much. Can't wait to get you in again in person. That would be a blast again. And fuck those podcasts. Fuck that podcast that give you shit.
No, I
fuck
love
them.
them. They keep me on point. They keep me on point.
Keep you honest.
They keep me on point. It just makes me hungry to win them over now. And I'm going to get you guys.
All right. See you, Tom. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. There you go. Anyways, final thoughts from you, Doug. We're doing a new segment called Final Thoughts. We also are looking for guesses for the Baseball Hall of Fame trivia.
Well, I think all the winners, congrats to all the winners. I feel like your birthday show when I did the opening monologue, those jokes were very good.
Mhm.
It wasn't a rant. I should get some kind of award for that, a physical
monologue.
award. I should get a monetary award.
That was well done. I mean,
that.
Tim out.
All the hard blood, sweat, and tears I put in on the
of work.
compound just goes unnoticed. So that's a really sad thing for me today. But you know what? Just like Tom said, I'm gonna win you guys over and
Use
win
that as fuel.
I'm gonna use that as
Creativity.
fuel.
I mean, people
to
hated
win the
Sgt.
awards.
Pepper's,
Next-
though. They hated Sgt. Pepper. Rolling Stone gave it like a 2 or something when it came out
See,
initially. So
years from now, people will be looking back thinking,
they're gonna be like, "Whoa,
can you
the
believe that?"
compound It was over. They overlooked.
Right. We'll forget office hours and they'll only be watching the compound. It's probably.
Yeah, maybe it's like you know how the compound started, right? It was this other show called Office Hours that nobody knows about.
Right.
That's the real show. All right, it's been an incredible. Jerry, maybe you could play us a little something here.
Yeah.
What do you got? You got anything?
I don't know. I know Louie Louie. I know.
In the still of the night, do you have something?
No. Smoke on the water, I guess. No, I don't know.
Let's take one more zoomer before we go to
yeah.
those extremes.
All
Vic,
right.
name the
can also
name the
jam if you
songwriter.
want.
Name the songwriter, singer.
Okay.
Is a good trivia question. Who had a hit song with "I Go to Extremes"?
Oh, well,
Extreme.
I do know that.
Tim Leveroni. Maybe you have a guess.
Vic, what's
Can you
the
unmute
singer-songwriter
while you're driving?
known for many hits? Who had the hit song "I Go to Extremes"?
That would be Billy.
Billy Joel. Everybody.
He's.
T.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
Don't forget that trivia question
I
with the
am.
baseball.
Do you have a guess?
Oh, I thought that was the answer for that.
I might have saw it in the chat. I'm gonna keep my. I accidentally looked in there, but
Okay.
It's
well
wait,
then-
and it is a musician or it's a.
it's an entertainment. They're dead.
Entertainment.
It's 2 of them.
Oh yeah,
So
he's dead.
Vic, think about. It just seems very.
Tim Leveroni.
Oh!
You have a guess?
I know what it is, and I know why
for
they
the
won
Baseball
it.
Hall of Fame.
Sure.
You know, I had to go to the bathroom for that question. I don't even know what it is. But I do have I have an interesting note though.
What?
A trivia question for you guys. I think that Tim would appreciate that on the same day, 50 years ago, just colliding with the auspicious occasion of the Offies, it's kind of kismet. Which was the song that started 50 years ago today?
It was 50 years ago today. Is it
Today.
Today, the very day.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
It came out today
It's the 50-year anniversary of it.
of
Yeah.
a song.
Yes, and I think that you would definitely appreciate, Tim.
Is
You
it?
guys were just talking about it.
Wait, what is
Wait,
50
Sgt.
years?
Pepper's
71.
71.
So is it Imagine?
Yes, it is.
Oh!
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, man.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
there
do
was a
our
beautiful little segment
let's
beyond that.
do our version of the Gal Gadot Imagine song now, right? We're gonna go around, starting with me, then to Doug. Ready? Imagine. We'll just set the mood here. No guitar playing. It's gonna
No,
be
I'm
fun.
not.
I'll pull up the lyrics.
Imagine.
Can we just make up our own?
Well, what's the?
There's
we
no
should
heaven,
know the
right?
lyrics.
There's no heaven.
I got him.
Imagine there's. Oh, you have them there. I can't read that. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
No zoomers.
No,
below-
come on now, stop
No
it
hell
with your Weird Al
below
Yankovic.
us. No hell below us. Only above us, only sky.
Oh shit.
Imagine all the people living life today.
Wait, you gotta
Go
do
ahead.
I want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Cut you off.
Good. You do, Matt, you do that.
Imagine there's no country. It isn't
Oh, am I on
hard
mic
to
still?
do.
Nothing
Fuck.
to
That's the
kill
music.
or die for. No religion to.
Take it, Tim Leveroni.
What?
Imagine all the people living.
Oh,
Now, Matt, open up all the mics. Open up all the mics. Come on, everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna mute all
Jerry
real
didn't
quick.
get one yet.
Now, everybody, unmute yourself right now. Everybody,
Oh, the
unmute.
entire.
Oh, boy.
We'll
Here
go
we
right
go.
to You May Say I'm a Dreamer, okay? You may say I'm a dreamer,
We can only hear one person at a time.
but I'm not the only one.
Imagine all the people.
I hope someday you'll join us.
The only one. And the
And the
world.
world will be one. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Congratulations to everybody. We're going to have a drop concert right now, right here, right now. All right, everybody listening to me.
Should we jam with Jerry, or should Jerry just
Yes, Jerry
play?
jam.
Yeah.
On the...
I mean, this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before I go, the answer to the trivia question is... Matt, any guess?
Nice.
You know?
No guess.
I have no idea.
Let me ask you one question. Who's on first?
Oh, is it Abbott?
Abbott and Costello.
Wow.
For their classic
That makes
Who's on
sense.
First routine. It does make sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll be back next week with a regular show. I don't know who we have. We have somebody terrific, I'm sure. Got shows booked out the wazoo. People trying to get on my show. I say you got to wait till next year. That's how much we got booked up. See you then. Join us at patreon.com/office hours live. Tell your friends to join today. It's a great place to have. Here it is. The drop concert, boys. Jerry Paper. Bye-bye, everybody.
I'll say. I'll say.
Wow. It really frightened me a lot. I don't think it was a funny record. It didn't make me laugh. You know. What the heck is
That's
this?
a good question. That's a good question.
I love pretty music.
Right.
You ever heard the slogan, don't mess with Texas? Don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with
Okay. Right. Well said. Very mutual question. Lindsay Garrison.
What did you do on Saturday?
I'm
ready to make the cut. I'm ready to.
That's amazing! I'm gonna eat my
Punk in the commode.
The fucking Bhagavad Gita.
I know you want me. I know you want me. I know you want me. I know you want me.
Wait. Stinks.
The Beach Boys aren't hip anymore. 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 Send your puppy down, baby, but do that, Send your puppy down, baby,
Shoulder.
I'm proud to say I stink. I'm proud to say I smell. I'm proud to say I don't take showers. I'm proud to say I don't own a bar. So I'm proud to say my breath smells. I'm proud to say I don't own toothpaste. I'm proud to say I don't own a toothbrush. I'm proud to say I don't wipe my ass like that shit. I don't own toilet paper.
Is a rubber muscle train. Only the hover head can be used. Each part can massage 30 seconds, and the massage 2 to 3 times in a row. Massage according to the direction from the
In
inside
your face. I'm a backdoor man. Break on through to the other side, light my fire. In your face. I'm a backdoor man. Break on through to the other side, light my fire.
Each muscle massages 10 to 30 seconds each time, and can massage twice in a row.